Hello and welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. Everybody, welcome back. We've been gone for a little bit. Let me just adjust this thing so you can see my cute face. Yes. Yeah. Don't everybody gag at once. Oh, my haircut's kind of bad too. Ugh. Alright, anyways. Hello and welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. I'm joined with a lovely Outlanders this week as we dive back into the world of Revon. Is everybody excited? Is everybody down? You guys got a week off. Everybody's like thinking about their characters. We've been a 10-day. A couple of just quick notes here before we get into introducing the cast, the lovely cast of Outlanders that are plunging back into the horrors of Revon today. I'd like to say definitely head on over. You can see in our bottom corner here. You can sort of see it. It's over here in the corner. It may be better when I put up a white background, but you can see our QR code, which you can use to go check out our Discord chat. I definitely want to suggest you guys do that. It's actually an amazing place where they actually roleplay live inside the Discord, so you actually see text-based roleplay from these characters as a little bit of an experiment that we've been doing. It has gotten real good in the last couple of weeks, so I definitely suggest you go check that out. While you're also over there, head out and join our things, join our social media. You get to see a lot of amazing AI art. Thank you, Savannah, posting to our Instagram. You can check that out. Also check out our TikToks with our lovely Karina is making amazing TikToks for us, and I really appreciate all the work both of them have put into that. You can also check out our Twitter, our Facebook, which I have completely abandoned because Facebook is a abattoir of human filth. Moving on. Ask me what I really think about stuff today. You guys are gonna get the heart into this thing. I'm revved and pumped and ready to go, and I got a martini, and let's go ahead and get into it. Hello and welcome, Outlanders, to the world of Revon, the Pen and Paper Pod's persistent D&D 5e horror campaign. I'm joined here today with 6 souls doomed to hunt the lands of Revon, unbound by their own mortality, their only rest and solace determined by their capacity for suffering. First among these doomed souls, the eldritch sniper Sikes, played by the wily Tanner.
Oh, how you doing?
Cool. I'm doing great, thank you. No one ever asked me that. No, I'm just kidding. You all asked me that. The pale cleric of death, Silver, played by... Silver, what... not a death cleric, grave cleric, that's right. The pale, grave cleric, Silver, played by the kind Chesh.
Hello.
We can also pick a different acronym for you specifically. I think artistic. We're gonna go with artistic.
Okay.
Kind works too, but like I don't know why. Like I kind or artistic. You pick.
I think for Silver, kind is better.
Yeah. I think it's a good setup too for where that character is going. And the slow-walking, fast-drawing turtle Sniff, played by the stalwart Justin. You're just gonna be stalwart. It's because you're tall. Tall people are stalwart. This is a great way to start the week, where I justify the acronyms I use for all of you. The quick-fingered and fluffy-eared Savannah, played by the quick-witted Ange. Quick-fingered.
Hello.
Savannah's quick-fingered. Ange is quick-witted. Okay. And the ancient and crotchety life cleric, Liv, played by the equally grumpy Karina, as I think she got off the plane today. No, that was my note from last week. You are not grumpy, Karina. You're lovely, and your TikToks are funny.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, now you're like, it's gonna kill me halfway through the session. And the awakened wolf turned fist of death Alpha, played by the stoic Max. You're not stoic. No, you're stoic. Yeah, you're stoic. Yeah,
pretty stoic in nature.
Okay.
Okay.
Previously, on the Pen and Paper Pod, our Outlanders managed to head back to Castletop, having secured Farrington and set up primary defenses and taking over the lords of the city, which I think, you can kind of see down here in the corner. You can see Farrington. You can't see my cursor circling Farrington, but you can make it out on the map. They managed to take over the city with the blessing of the King of Necropolia, and now they are currently they headed off to Castletop and managed to lift the curse of Castletop by, over the course of a 10-day, Silver and Liv managed to remove curse, restoring all of the appliances in the castle to full personages. And unfortunately also last week, well, maybe depending on who in the party you ask, the man responsible for the curse, Gregor Lane, was murdered by Savannah on the realization that her daughter died inside the Castletop orphanage. and there's been strong disagreements in the party ever since then on the nature of that killing. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead. We're taking a long rest. You guys are being served inside of the castle top manor as we're being that, and the ever grateful staff have actually taken to absolutely spoiling you. They are doing full course dinners. They're doing like whatever you guys want. They are just down for this. And you know, you think the townsfolk have been pretty into you guys overall, like, but you still, you know, run taxes for the town. But these guys, like, their lives have been absolutely touched by each and every and your actions here, and they're pretty down with the fact that you killed Gregor. So let's go ahead and move on. What are you guys doing over the course of your extended rest? And I just want to note this: Revon works on a sanity system, so they can revive, but they lose sanity when they do so. By taking an extended 10-day rest, they actually can regain sanity. So as part of that, let's go ahead and go down the list here. What are you guys doing for your extended 10-day rest?
I am taking it upon myself to train, essentially form like kind of like a little troop inside of town, and teach people little survival skills, and plant some wolfsbane, and teach them how to harvest it, since we don't have a proper barrier.
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to plant with wolfsbane. It is a weed, so it'll actually grow quite heavily in the area. It's also, very importantly, a low sun plant, so it actually grows technically better in Revon. You've noticed that plants are very weird inside of Revon. There seems to be a lot more spread of moss and mushrooms and high. One of the things you've also noticed over the courses of being inside of Revon is that there's not a lot of like high capacity grain crops like wheat or anything, because wheat doesn't grow in a sunless environment, unfortunately. So the low cloud cover has forced them to rely on tubers and yucca plants and other sorts of like low sun style crops that are able to be grinded up into bread. And you've noticed that for the most part, the denizens of Revon are worse off for it, a lot more malnutrition overall.
I think I'm gonna stay in the castle, and I believe Chesh was working on, and maybe Liv too, were working on curing all of the people in the castle back to humans. So while they're doing that, I'll just like hang around and try and search through the documents and search the house to see if we can find anything, because I know
Absolutely.
Max already disabled all the traps.
So I'm
Or
open to this.
most of the
I think
traps,
that
hopefully.
what I would suggest is if you want to make like an investigation with advantage on the nature of how long you're going to be investigating. And I think
Yeah.
the
I would-
primary thing you're looking for is information about your daughter, correct? Or
Yeah,
other things?
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So through like notes and ledgers, and not necessarily for treasures. But if
Absolutely.
I find those, that's great.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead with advantage.
15 for the first one. Oh, less for the second one. 7.
Okay, 15 is quite reasonable. You, Savannah, over the course of searching, will find about 150 gold in an older style of mint coin. You can either share this with the group or let them know, or you can keep it for yourself.
I'll share with the group. We
Oh,
kind of
so
already
nice.
have like a party pool going, so.
Yeah, we need to go ahead and get that consolidated. We'll work on that in a bit, but for that, we're gonna go ahead and make a note here of 150 gold added to the party coffers.
Old style coins.
Yeah, of a different style coin than you're used to. You notice that the coinage for most of that are typically like gold lions or soul strider lions, which are like in the image of the lion clan that is over Necropolia. But you notice that these coins have a different design.
Ooh. I wonder how old Revon is then. There was leaders before the lions.
You can investigate them if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I guess I should do that. I'll do that.
No, it's up to you. You do not. We do not have
No,
to go.
yeah, I will.
We do
I
not
will.
have to go down a rabbit hole of coinage during the 10-day. That's 100% a thing we do not have to do.
I think I would want to like get all the information I could, especially because I don't know how big the castle is, but if I find information about my daughter, then I'll just be looking around for other things. So I would probably keep searching until I find that information and then investigate the coins. If I find any information at all about Rose.
Hold on one moment. Just one moment. I apologize. Here we go.
What you drinking, Karina?
Sorry,
Liv.
guys.
It's margarita.
Ooh. I was like, ooh, that's a big glass. Something fun.
They're my favorite wine glasses. Costco.
Ooh.
I
I'm
keep
drinking
muting
out of-
myself because I'm crunching the ice.
I'm an ice cruncher too.
Yeah, so the gold has a depiction of a stylized bird. You can roll to try to figure out what the bird is.
Investigation roll?
I think nature, actually.
Okay.
Because it'd be, if you recognize the bird, per se.
I don't know what birds are. It's 7.
It looks like a goddamn bird to you. Fuck birds. You
I
eat
should
them.
as a
You're
cat,
lady.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck birds. They're the worst.
Doesn't matter what kind of bird it is, it's got wings.
I mean, why would they have hair, you weirdos? What are feathers even? Jesus. Like, weird hair? That's all they are. Okay, cool.
I might bring it to Liv and be like, you like birds?
I have a strong disdain for birds in this particular
Oh, I'm
world.
sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and point you over to Alpha.
Oh yeah, like I like birds. No, thank you.
I don't think you were actively attacked by them on multiple occasions.
Would you know the particular bird type that attacked you?
I can look at it and try.
I don't know. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Does it look like the bird that attacked me?
No, it is clearly not a crow. Nature.
okay. That's good.
You
I got
recognize
11.
It
Not
looks like
crow.
a kingfisher to you.
Oh. A kingfishery. They have those here? I guess so.
Well, you actually don't know if they have them in here.
I mean, it'd be weird to make a coin of them if they don't
Yeah.
exist in this world, but
That's
Could be
true.
extinct.
I guess we'll ask around about coinfisher.
Okay. Anyways, so as you guys are there, Savannah, what else do you want to do? So with your investigation roll earlier of 15, you're going to be able to find that there is evidence that your daughter was here. She arrived in the forest sometime that you suspect roughly about 18 years ago.
Okay.
So, how old are you, Savannah?
That's a good question. One moment. I forgot. But I put it in my sheet.
Yeah, I don't remember how old you are off the top of my head, and I couldn't find how old you are, actually.
Wait, Jess, where on the D&D Beyond is your age
That's a great
Go to
question.
description.
description? Okay. I know I put it there, I just can't find it right now.
It's under characteristics with chaotic, earthly alignment, gender, eyes,
Hold on, I
size,
think I
height,
found
beard,
it.
hair, skin.
Oh, I'm only
age.
20.
Yeah, you're only 20. So, because it's been 18 years, and I believe she was maybe roughly 8 to 10 when you last saw her,
Okay.
she will probably roughly be about 25 now.
Older than me, that's so weird.
That's correct. You
Was there
realize-
any indication on where she was or remains or
Yes,
what part of experiment
so-
she was in?
She was part of Revon, and she was here with Ruby Lane during part of it. She arrived 18 years ago and was kind of like a street kid around the village, because that was before the formation of the Castletop Manor. So the Castletop stuff wasn't there, but there are notes from the city that you see that she arrived there. But eventually she was taken in by Ruby Lane and part of that, but she eventually ran away from Castletop due to bullying or what they think was bullying that occurred at the manor.
And that was the last account of her.
That
in
was the
these
last account of
documents.
her. That's correct.
Okay. I think I'll just be like reading the books then, just chilling for the rest
Yeah.
of the days. If Silver or Liv need help with anything, if anything arises, I'll be there as defense.
All right. So 150 gold and some more questions. So that's Alpha, Savannah. Let's keep going down the list, guys. Let's go ahead. Do try to think about what you're doing beforehand, and let's just go down. What do you guys want to do? Who's up next?
Sikes will go. Sikes is definitely going to be testing the limits of this servant's hospitality at this castle top and by
Beautiful,
getting
beautiful.
pampered every day of the week. But then after about a couple days, we'll start to get that itch.
would you like a hot bath and then maybe some
Absolutely.
grey stuff?
Yes.
Katie says my French accent is literally the worst thing ever been done to mankind, but that's her opinion.
They're offering it to me. Sikes is agreeing to it.
It's pretty good actually. Like there's like, you know, the oven lady that was literally a stove at one point will give you like a massage. Like it's actually quite nice, and she's got like hands like bricks, right? Like she's just pounding you out, right? You feel like dough, baby. Like you are like she just works it. That sounds more sexual than I intended it.
No,
Wow.
work it, oven lady.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been
Yeah.
pampered like this since I died. So
She's exactly right. I mean, she does. She works dough all day, and so she's just got like an upper body. Like you think this is like a CR5 character or something, because she's just fucking you fucking pounding your body out, and you take some bath, get some gray stuff. I mean, like describe to me what you do to push their hospitality, because like they're kind of just nice. They're very happy.
So I'll be like snapping my fingers and like yelling for them down the hallway to give me some food or some snack.
I mean, to
And
be
then at a
honest with
certain
you,
point-
like, unless you're gonna start like physical violence, like they've been under the yoke of like kind of a mad bear man for like a
if
long
they like
time
it-
now.
If they like it, I'm not gonna be one to do. I'm just gonna keep being me and just like snapping my fingers for them. All right, come here. And then like, but like I was saying, after about a couple of days though, Sikes is gonna get that itch that he's like getting bored. So he'll start to be waiting for the next time to leave.
All right, yeah. After a little while, you guys also, I think, build a road back to Farrington, so you have protected travel. I think that was a discussion in the chat. Sniff, that was you, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of walking the road and just trying to catch up with wherever the people building the road are and helping them out every once in a while on my ways to and from. But every once in a while I'll get lazy and just use my ring to teleport me back to Castle Top. I've definitely taught Winifred the how to find and gather licorice root.
So Winifred's gonna try this and quickly develop a fairly strong addiction to the fruit. He's like, "Look, man, this stuff is magical. Like this is the stuff right here. Like this is a good drug. You know, this is Speckle's like the future of like drugs in Revon. You know."
You're going to agree to this whether you like it or not.
I don't see
You
why
can
I would
only
disagree
make
with that.
You can
Like,
only
why are
make
you beginning this
speckle
guy?
if
Oh.
you find the licorice root on your own. If it's from the town, you cannot use it for your personal gain.
Okay. Well, hey, look. Let's take this a step back here. I see you as the head of a speckle organization, right? You're the head. You're the head honcho, Mr. the Big Cheese. But like, you need dudes to grind up your speckle. Are you gonna grind up all the speckle in Revon? Sniff, is that your plan?
No. I'm asking for your help to grind it. It's just you're not going to use the town's resources as your plug, I should say.
Oh, for me, yeah. Like I, get addicted, smoke your own supply. No. I've been around the block
Yes.
with my stuff, man. Here, don't worry. I'm happy to pay for.
Just as long as we understand that.
Right. But more importantly, I don't necessarily want our own guys to be using this unless there's like a dire situation that we all got to hit this shit before we get hit by like a werewolf attack or something. Like that's up to you if you want to allow that. We cool with that?
If it's for defense of the town, by all means, take it. Take whatever advantage you can have.
Yeah, absolutely. But for the other stuff, like, why don't we just bring in the boys and You can teach them the method to make it, and we can all get like a little speckle circle going. Maybe I can bring in some of the midwives in the town, or some. I don't know why midwives are particularly like drug runners. So sorry. Some wives or some like housewives. I don't know why housewives. The lovely women of the town that he's going to use for his drug ring. I don't know why specifically he wants women. I'm so awkward. Please continue.
If we're going to recruit town folks, they will be paid. This is not going to be your typical
No. I'm
supplier.
not threatening people. Look, man. Look, I ran a gang of buff bandits. I'm not your typical highwayman, right? You know this.
Okay. Yes. That
You
is
just
why
tell me
we
how it
hired
is. I feel like you're really concerned I'm going to take this in the wrong direction. I'm just going to do what you say. How about that?
you. Yeah, no, I'm just laying down the ground rules of how this business
Yeah.
is going to run.
Yeah.
I'm
Our
not
massive
accusing
criminal
or
undertaking of drug
yeah, I'm
smuggling.
not accusing you of anything. It's just if we do this, we're going to do this by my rules, and I'm just informing you on my rules.
Can I ask you one favor though?
Of course.
I would like to cut in Gerald into this.
Genuine?
Yeah,
Gerald?
of course. Yeah, genuine Gerald. Let's do it.
Is this his typical...
We've robbed him many a times. There's a lot of things that we've discovered in between, let's just say, his, innocuous loads. Genuine Gerald's a smuggler, man.
By all means, yes.
Yeah, exactly. But if I bring him into, that might make him less angry at me about some of, like, his, transport that we've knocked off before. So, like, I feel like that could really help and, us be, part of the same burgeoning Sniff-based criminal organization. We could call us drug sniffers. Yeah, drug sniffers. How about that? That's cool, right?
I fancy the term, yes.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Drugs. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, so, just... When the funds come in, add them to the treasury in a legitimate way.
Sure. Leave it up to me.
Alright. I'll be back for the ticket trip. We'll be gone for a few days.
Yeah.
So I won't be back for a while.
You mind if I change some of
neither.
the cash crops to licorice?
Not too big of a portion. We still need to feed the people.
Right. No. We'll never be there. We're doing pretty good right now. I mean, Yuka's just like really thin on the ground, man. Like I wish we had a different crop, like up north where they actually have wheat.
But yes, by all means, please be smart.
Yeah, I don't wake up in the morning and think, this is a dumb day. You know what I mean? Like I think I'm gonna start a gang and we're all gonna be naked to scare people. Like I'm a smart guy,
Sure. And with those words, Sniff is just gonna reach up and touch his ring to the stone
Yeah.
and teleport back to Castle Top.
Yep. You come back in. Yeah. Sikes is like in the main room, like taking a massive bubble bath, and there's like 4 servants around him holding out like drinks and champagne and stuff.
Sip.
It's like a
Enjoying
champagne
your time.
tasting. He's opening like a flight of champagne and just taking like sips from each bottle.
You enjoying your time, Sikes?
Naturally. This is amazing. Come, they can bring up another bath to the main hall.
I don't bathe.
Yep. Okay.
We're revisiting that shit at some point.
Ever?
Yeah. That's pretty much what I've been doing.
I guess I'll go. So Liv can't really find her place, I feel like, in the castle. She like putzes around. She does a little bit of this, a little bit of that. She investigates a little bit here, helps Savannah look at some images. She maybe like helps the cook bring Sikes some stuff and gets bored here and there. Like, she doesn't really have a niche here, so she like hangs out outside a lot. just looking at the perimeter of the castle, identifying the trees and the birds and the animals, and trying to see like what sort of wildlife is around. She'll like walk the road that Sniff's building and maybe help people there, kind of annoyingly, you know, because her advice isn't always the best, and maybe snap at Alpha here and there, but she's kind of like, she'll appear in the castle somewhat helpful that no one really likes, and then she'll disappear.
Okay, my question to you is like, what is Alpha's and Liv's relationship like? Because like, I do see her as like snapping at Alpha because he annoys her. Like, how does Alpha handle the waspishness of that relationship? I'm just very interested.
I don't think he really minds. Like, I don't think he takes into account at all. He's busy doing, you know, wolf stuff. Trying to convince the villagers and how to, like, do things and, you know, better themselves. I don't think he really pays attention to people, like, you know, trying to correct him. He's busy. He's like, tunnel vision. We gotta do this for survival.
Yeah.
And Liv, like, respects Alpha's morality, so she's just not picking on that.
Oh, one more thing, Savannah, you find a stash of... Sorry, I forgot this, because I actually did mention this last episode, so I'm going to include it like Savannah rediscovers it when she's searching. You discover a stash of adamantine bars in the basement.
What's an adamantine?
It is a special metal used to create weapons. It's essentially vibranium. Not vibranium. Let's go with adamantium, because obviously that's the one we would go to, not vibranium. Okay, anyways. So
I might show Sniff then, because I know he's been trying to make, like, he was making weapons or bullets or something. I'll be like, dude, you want this?
Oh, certainly, thank you.
yeah. So typically,
could you make me a bracelet when you make your weapons?
Certainly, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Can you engrave it with my daughter's name?
Sniff is gonna reach into a shell and pull out a pen, paper. Anything else?
A little heart. And
you've
that's
like
all. Thank
you've like
you.
not told them what the name is too.
I think it was mentioned.
Oh, was it?
Because he said Rose. I think he said Rose was there or something like that, and then that's when I stopped him.
Oh yeah, that's
I feel
right.
like it was mentioned, but
Yeah, it
I'll
was.
say
It
it
was
again.
in the previous. I think, yeah, sorry. It was a cool moment. I need to remember it. Yeah. So, Sniff, you've kind of used up some of your time. If you want to, you can get somebody else to help you. And the only person left that's not done stuff this trip, because she's currently healing people, is Silver.
I will certainly ask Silver to assist me.
I feel like Silver's the most busy though. She has to
That's
actually
true.
heal
Silver is very
people.
busy. Silver is healing people, and also to be honest with you, the staff literally are trying to push food and drink on Silver. It's uncomfortable, Silver. As you're sitting there, they are you healed the majority of the people in this castle, and so they are coming after you as service. How is your character handling that?
I think he's just gonna be, he'll eat a little bit until they feel satiated that he's eaten something, and then when Sniff comes in, there's this look of please get me out. Help me.
So
Sniff,
you're at the door,
Silver.
and Lumiex is there, and he is literally there's there's 6 dudes with serving trays, and it's become this issue. Silver or Sniff, make insight checks.
That is a 10 plus 2, 12.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Silver, you almost cannot handle the emotional pressure the staff of 40 people are putting on you, as they are they are clearly distraught by how little you are eating of their food. Because they just expected people to get fat at their place because they are good cooks, and they are they take this shit seriously, and so they're just they are just absolutely pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And when you eat a reasonable amount, they almost they're kind and aren't saying anything, but clearly the emotional like takeaway is just completely upset. Like they're like, we gotta do better, and you see that like Mrs. Potts is like down in the kitchen like firing things. Like, you know, they are like down there. There is a whole organization of them that are just like out there like trying to like prep shit for you. It is not
Yeah, and so like when Sniff walks in, like Silver just has again this like very like, you know how you bring like one of your like introverted friends to like a big party and they're just like, no please, I want to leave. That's Silver, but very like quiet.
I need Silver's assistance. I will be there.
Oh no, we were preparing crepes. We had crepes a la mode, and we had some fresh ice cream and new brews. I'm making my own beer. You know, I make beer now. Yes.
You know who would really appreciate that?
Who of your friends would like this?
Sikes.
Sikes.
In the tub.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
He
I think
looks-
at the same time, like, Silver and Sniff just say, like, Sikes' name, like, in unison.
Yeah. So they're like, I suppose we will take this meal to him, and like Sikes in like a couple minutes, like, are gonna show up with like a 9-course meal of like aggressively French food, which is to say everything is covered in cheese and fucking shrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Not shrooms, you know, like what is it? It's got the little special cutter. It's a mushroom. Pigs find it.
Truffles?
Truffle. Thank you guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking truffles and caviar all the way.
Now, if they approach, like, Silver with, like, wine, he will be consuming that, but basically, like, you know, just...
It is one of
wine
those things,
and
too, that they've taken, like,
cigarettes.
they have figured out the things you like, and so, like, as you go places, anytime you pull out a cigarette, like, Lumiex, it just, like, comes out of, a curtain with, like, a lighter. He's like, ah! Like, it's, like, you literally, like, haven't lit your own cigarette in, like, a week.
Thank you.
Alright. Yep, it's very awkward. Anyways, Sniff.
Yes. I have these adamantite bars I need crafted. I was wondering if you could assist me.
Adamantine? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see if my wood carving skills can translate to metal.
I mean, it's fairly simple. I just need a flame hot enough to melt it, and you pour it into this mold, and I hold up a mold, and simply that is really all.
Seems simple enough. I can
Yep.
help you.
So, for the purposes
save
of this...
me a little bit just for a bracelet as well.
Okay. If I could make... We could do a combination of both wood and metal. Wood is easier to engrave than metal, I find.
That should suffice. Maybe.
I don't know if I'm there, but I would be like, oh, that sounds beautiful, in one little tear.
I think Silver would want to keep this on a DL somehow.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Yeah,
you were,
I
like,
agree.
But if you're
Let's-
stealthing around, like, I can't help that, you know?
To be honest, at this point in the adventure at level 5, like, y'all don't know where the fuck Savannah is 90% of the
I'll just
time.
like come down from the ceiling and I'll be like, or you guys will feel like one little drop of
Let's say
tears
Savannah
drop
for
and
the
I'm on the ceiling and I'm like, beautiful.
Savannah, for the purposes of this, let's say you're not there. Like, let's not. That's
Okay,
you.
fine.
That's you character. So let's not do that. Okay. Silver, Sniff. So Sniff, you have proficiency in Tinker's tools, and you have a set of Tinker's tools. Silver, if you're able to, you can produce magical fire. Like you guys are able to, with the help and the forge and the iron forge in the basement, able to light a fire hot enough to get the adamantium smoking and melting. Sniff has a bullet-based mold that he uses to mold bullets. So Sniff, you will be able to forge adamantium armor-piercing bullets.
Yes.
So with the metal, you should be able to make about a set of 20 bullets.
Okey-dokey.
and there should be enough adamantium left over for you to forge the bracelet. Silver, Sniff, described it, or I think Silver, because you're going to be wood carving, describe to me the bracelet.
Yeah, so, I think how Silver would want to do it is he would, like, take a very, like, strong but dark wood and engrave Rose's name on it, and then, use, like, with Sniff's help with the adamantine, he would want to, put, like, a sort of like a name border around it, as well as like sort of a rose, like adamantine rose motif around the wooden bracelet, sort of like having the metal reinforce the wood.
Yeah, easy enough. And you create this intricate, like, wraps around and it creates the effect that you're looking for. And yeah, and Sniff, you're able to eyeball Savannah's wrist and get it properly fitted. And yeah, you have a quite a lovely piece of jewelry. Sniff, as it is adamantium, you can attempt to imbue it with properties if you would like, as the creator. Is there a particular property you would like to imbue it with?
What kind of properties?
You may be able to give her a +2 to sleight of hand.
Oh, to the bracelet.
Yes. So, between the two of you, Silver and Sniff, I would make you make a Tinker's Tool roll to forge the adamantium.
Yeah, and I guess I would be helping him, right?
Correct. So he's
I'm
gonna
also
get
gonna
advantage.
slap guidance on him.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's do this. Oh crap.
So
That's a D4 with advantage.
okay. So
With your
I'm
Tinker's.
spitballing. It's got her daughter's name on it. Of course she gets sleight of hand checks. What do you guys want from me? I'm not sure how this is actually going to make it a magical item, but it is. You know what? It's full of love. Fuck you. Sorry, not you guys specifically, but everybody else in chat.
20 plus 6, so that's 18 plus 6.
Yeah.
That's 24.
That's a 24?
Is that with advantage? You could
Oh,
crit.
with it. Okay, yeah.
With advantage, do it too. Inside was, well,
Okay.
no.
24.
So, yeah,
And then
24.
And then, yeah, you would roll a d4 and then...
Oh, you have a
add
D4.
that.
Are you going to get past 25? You have to at this point, right?
I definitely think that's
Okay. You produce a +3 bracelet to sleight of hand.
Nice.
Just sleight of hand, though.
That's so many. I love
Catch these hands.
it. You can't. Too fast.
I think she will really enjoy this.
You should be the one to give it to her. I have done enough damage with my reputation with the group.
Understood. I will tell her that you did all of the work.
No, that's not...
Nope, that's... Yep, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Nice.
I turned around and started looking for Savannah.
You'll probably find me reading a book or something. If you want to give it to me.
So yeah, I just walked up to you, Savannah, with the excellent skills of woodwork from Silver and my incredible metalworking. We have made it.
I'll go like this so you can put it out on my wrist and be like, oh, thank you so much.
I had not
Brian.
planned this, guys, but this is great with other things going on. I'm just saying, this is fantastic. I did not plan that.
I think Savannah will seek out Silver too because it meant so much to her to have the bracelet and try and, I don't know if she can sneak up on Silver and give him a quick hug and run away, but that's her plan.
You are a rogue.
Yeah.
You probably could do it.
It would be like the quickest hug ever, but it was like a little like a we good now hug kind of thing. Because that's Savannah's form of like affection. Like I appreciate you hug. So just a and gone. That kind of hug.
I think after that, Silver's just gonna be like, I don't...
Sorry, my camera died. What happened?
Oh, really?
I stealthed up on Silver and gave him a quick hug and ran away.
Aww.
And
So
left
Silver.
him confused.
It was very awkward. It was like from the back, and you're like, you're not even like. I mean, it was fluffy, so you think you know who it was, but. All right, everybody. It has been a 10-day. Oh, go ahead, Silver. Yeah. Anything else you want to do? Sorry.
I do have things that I wanted to do. Obviously with the wood carving, I would want to make sure like all the children have toys. I would want to complete my dragon chest set. And
Easy.
then most notably, I'm putting so much like very intense care into carving out this like wooden rose.
Yeah.
However, as I'm carving like toys or dragon chest set, something that isn't the rose, I would like to, on 2 of the days, because I'm casting it 2 separate times, I would like to cast Sending,
Yeah.
and then one of them I would like to cast to Lottie.
Yeah.
And my sending message goes as followed. I wrote these like 3 days ago, making sure they were 25 words apiece.
Oh, love it.
Perfect.
I wrote these. So it's gonna be, hello Lottie, I am looking for someone named Rose. She's a child of one of my companions and was in Necropolia. Help me find her. And that's gonna be that.
Okay.
Now she can respond.
She can. So she will respond on the first one. So she'll respond pretty quickly. It's like, yeah, absolutely. Can you tell me anything? Oh, you can't respond to the response, right?
Not
That's
without
how
casting on
yeah,
their
that's right.
sending.
Right. So she's gonna be like, I'll keep an eye out. She's just gonna, in that case, because she and Alora's sorry, not Alora, but Lottie's gonna know how the thing works. So she'll be like, I will keep an eye down and see what I can find. I'll get back to you. When do you come to Necropolia? Yeah.
And then on a second day, I would like to cast Sending to Professor Arkham.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to say, hello Professor, my apologies for not continuing our conversation. After Archmage Nibbles kidnapped one of my companions, they did not see our safety in returning.
Silver. I have been kidnapped as well.
Oh god!
I am not safe. I do not know where I am. If you have a chance, please help.
Oh
Not Arkham.
Oh.
Be aware. Nibbles has gone mad. No.
Not nuts. He said mad.
God damn it!
Good job.
Opportunities.
I'm so mad at myself. Ugh. I even had that joke in there. I wrote it down.
Oh, I can't wait to take a bite out of Nibbles on a full moon.
Okay.
That's an
Yeah.
Opportunities.
But those are the things that I wanted to do, was like carve toys, finish my dragon chest set,
You're
carve
able
the
to.
rose.
You regroup every day. It's a 10-day portion. You can respond multiple times with this if you would like to. I'm completely fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Are
mean,
you okay?
absolutely.
I'm sorry to scare you. Are you okay? Katie got scared because I screamed.
Oh no.
What the fuck happened?
I missed a joke that was really funny. The squirrel made.
Oh, I'm sure that justified scaring the shit out of both of us.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
I love you. I'm gonna bring a dog Ben in here, by the way. I'm gonna go get dinner.
Okay. All right. You have fun.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay. I don't have nearly enough D&D pug stuff, do I, Holly? Yes, I don't. All right. Anyways.
But yeah, no, if that's the case, I would follow up occasionally with Lottie, making sure she has like all the necessary things like Child of Outlander,
Yeah.
Child of Savannah, could be a shifter, not sure, XYZ.
Lottie's gonna get back to you. She's gonna say it is highly likely that Lottie joined the Soul Strider intelligence group at some point, which you know that the king had an intelligence group that worked at some point for that, and then she went, apparently being a rogue herself, into the group, and has you're not exactly sure from where she went, as the group is very close-minded, and Lottie will tell you she doesn't particularly have any inroads in the king, and ask if you do.
I've done favors for him, yes, but I wouldn't say that's an in.
Yeah. Lottie's just going to tell you pretty much straight out that, like, and again, I know I'm abusing the 25-word system, but this is over multiple days on a 10-day rest, essentially. Yeah. So she'll, oh my god, I love you so much, baby, but it's okay. Yeah, just chill. There you go. Paint me like one of your French girls. Sorry. Anyways, she's going to just sit there and, she's going to sit there. And Lottie's going to tell you, she's like, it's the sealed files on Soul Strider Intelligence, so I have no particular idea where she went after that. I know that she did a lot of, like, kind of street crime inside the city for quite a while. She was part of a thieves guild that fell out, but from there she goes black, and I have no idea.
Does Lottie have the name of the thieves guild?
Yeah, local contact in, the local contact in Necropolia would be Alora. That's all I know. The person you guys met Alora before, obviously, in the shady spot.
The person who,
yeah, the decanter lady.
Decanter.
Yep, and also asked you guys for the Black Heart and the Book of, File Darkness.
Yep.
Details.
Cool. Yeah, and then, following that, I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna try to get Arkham to feed me small details. Just like if he sees light, what kind of nature's around him.
Arkham
what does
sees
he hear?
A large amount of silver light that comes on for 12 hours a day. He thinks the light by nature is magical, and it seems to almost look like moonlight, like a silver fire. He also believes he's in some sort of he thinks that whatever he's in is moving around, which is odd because he's in a stone room. So whatever he's in is quite large and moving around, and occasionally emits silver light.
Okay.
He also notes that the sconces on the wall have silver flames in them.
Okay. And then I think at the end of the 10-day, I'm going to come to Savannah with all of the information I have about Rose. And then once we get together as a group, I'm going to give them all the information I have about Arkham.
Yep. Sending's a hell of a spell, man.
I think Savannah would thank you for that information. Her next main goal would be to help out her friends because she doesn't want to be the main focus. So I think we had some other so if we wanted to go help Arkham or if we wanted to go to the Blackwater or whatever, that would probably take priority in Savannah's mind, even though we gathered some information because there's no concrete details. But she is thankful.
I'm doing what I can to help. It's not much, but it's what I can do.
Savannah stealths another hug and runs away.
Stealth hugs. Oh yeah, I love the eye roll, Chesh. I love it. I love it so much. It's perfect.
It's not an eye roll. It's just that's uncomfortable. Okay.
It's quick.
Trying to play his like negative charisma. Yeah, and he'll tell the group, I'm going to try to keep in contact with Arkham every day that I can, because I don't want to lose that thread, but I do think that we should go to the Lake of Black Tears first and foremost, like we had planned.
Perhaps throughout the days he could gather more intelligence to give us the direction in which he's trapped also. Because right now we just have that he's gone, right? Or he's somewhere he doesn't know.
I suspect I might know where he is, but it is
okay.
it is only a hunch.
Gotcha.
It is only a hunch.
Mr. Sniff, you were the one who wanted to go to the Tear Lake the most.
Mr. Sniff.
Are we still headed that way?
Mr. Sniff.
Oh, you have to put on your hat, Jess. After the break, he'll put the hat on.
All right, we're gonna take a break here right after we decide, guys. So let's go ahead.
Can't hear you, Jess.
Can't hear you, man.
I don't know if want is the correct word. I'm afraid of what I might find, but I guess it's better to know now than to dread it till we do go.
All right, we go.
Let's go.
Anything to get out of this house.
Oh,
Luminex looks crushed.
Something else I had a question about.
Yeah.
Last week you had mentioned that Jacob had like a silver light in his eyes, and I would like to help him figure out, or I would like to figure out what that means for him.
Let's just do that right now if you want to question him. So I'm going to assume you guys meet back up in Farrington unless you guys particularly want to meet at Castle Top. Which actually, no, I think you guys are actually in Castle Top. It's up to you guys which you want to be in, but let's just say Castle Top for right now. Yeah.
I would not have left Castle Top.
Yeah. Jacob is going to just be like, what do you mean? What's the problem? As you are asking him.
There's no problem. I just noticed there was a change outside of just me taking away the lycanthropy. Do you feel any different? Do you...
I think I want to help people like you help me. I think that, I was a wolf for so long and there wasn't another way. There was no way out of it, and there was no way there, and there was no way back, and I felt really, really sad and lost. And I don't want other people to feel that. I believe in what you're selling, Well, you're not selling a thing, but I believe in what you stand... Well, I don't know what that is exactly, but I believe in you,
And I appreciate that from one so young. My abilities, my powers, they come from a divinity not of Revon. Now, Revon is not with his own divinities. But choosing what you believe, or choosing what to believe, is only something that you can decide. I am not a divinity, nor do I want to be treated as such.
I don't think it's you that I believe in. I don't know. I've been having weird dreams,
Like what?
There's this really big dragon that tells me it's gonna be okay. And it talks with your voice, And it's just I want other people to know that there's it makes me feel okay to be me. Just me.
I can tell you that particular dragon's past. It is not short by any means, and I'm not going to try and bore you.
Wait, It's like a real dragon? Like that's a real person? That's a real thing?
He was, yes.
What do you mean was?
He died.
Really? Why do I...
He
Why does it feel like he's
died
still
in
here?
battle. I'm going to tell you something that I need you desperately to keep to yourself.
I swear.
It's because I carry a part of him with me. In a literal sense.
Like a literal dragon? Like you're carrying part of a literal...
It is hard to explain the material of the soul, but I believe that he is part of me. But he died trying to protect the people he cared about.
You shouldn't say he's gone then. He's not gone, is he?
Not entirely, but that is the nature of the divine. They're not entirely gone.
I think he's still here. And I think he can come back. I think you're gonna find a way.
Thank you.
I believe in you. And this weird dragon dude. But, you know, that's another day's discussion.
Yep. And I think if Jacob asks and Silver has the free time, he's gonna, like, talk about it.
He'll 100% ask, and yeah, you guys have time over the 10-day.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, everybody, it's about 6:47. Sorry, 7:46. I think we're going to come back at 8 o'clock on the dot. Oh my god, that was quick. Quicker than I wanted to. Already going to break. But yeah, thank you for listening to the Pen and Paper Pod. We will be back in exactly 14 minutes. We'll return at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for more information while we all go pee and make new drinks. Thank you so much for listening. Head on over to the Tuscan Shed Media Network. That's at TuscanShed.com. You can check out all our other content there. And by extension, check out our Discord and check out all the other things. And I need to go walk this pretty puppy before she pees in my office because she's doing the circle thing, aren't you, baby? Yes, she is. She's about to pee in my office, so I'll see you guys in a bit.
No, it's
If we
okay.
have to get you a custom hat, we have to get you a custom hat. That is money well spent, I'm just saying. Welcome back to the Pen and Paper Pod, everybody. Yeah, everybody's back. Sikes, Silver, Sniff, Savannah, Liv, and maybe not Alpha. No, I'm just joking. Everybody, you're back at Castle Top. You guys have had a lovely 10-day. All of you have been boosted by 10 sanity. Yeah, this is the best you felt in forever. Some of you gorged yourself on food. Some of you carved toys for children. Some of you made cool bullets. And some of you discovered dark parts of your own past. And some of you just annoyed people. That's Liv, if anyone was asking specifically. Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyways, you guys, what do you guys want to do now?
We're preparing to go to Lake of Black Tears.
Okay, so you have a couple of options for that. Specifically, where would you like to go? You'd need to go to probably to, as you guys know, we'll go back here in the map. You guys can see Necropolia here, and you guys can see that the Lake of Black Tears. If you go to Necropolia, it's probably a couple days journey upriver from Necropolia to Blackwater. You guys can, of course, you can make the trip wholly by yourself, or you can teleport to Necropolia and start there.
If it's closer, we should teleport.
Yeah, half the journey, really. Let's do it. Teleport.
Okay.
I support that.
I say.
Yeah.
Everybody's good?
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool, cool,
I
cool.
like it.
Anybody, speak now and forever hold your peace.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You guys go to the seal in the front room of Castle Top. You place your rings upon it, and you are teleported into the outer chamber of the throne room of the Soul Strider. Sorry, I forget what it's called. It is Castle, if I'm not mistaken. Castle Clawtooth. As you arrive in the front chamber, you are startled as standing right there, and she's kind of startled as well, is you see is Lady Flintclaw. She's standing right there at the right there, kind of near the teleportation seal, as it were. And as you guys arrive, she is going to, let me pull up the art for her. You see that she's a little bit different now. Before, where she was a warrior of the Hearthware Rod and wore studded leather armor, she's now actually in a quite stunning dress, and she has a crown upon her head.
Did she marry the king?
Are you asking?
Yes. Did you have a wedding we did not know about?
Oh,
We weren't invited?
it's good to see you. No, you're very much invited. The wedding has not happened yet. I'm going to be honest. I was trying it on, and she's gonna take it off the top of her head and set it down next to the throne beside it. She's like, it's.
Whoa.
Don't judge me. I didn't expect anybody to teleport it at this time. I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Come on. Jesus.
No need.
He's
for
marrying me.
apologies.
We're getting married.
Nice.
I would really love you
Mazel
guys
tov.
to all come. Yeah, no. Mazel tov.
It looked really good.
It's just as I say. Don't worry about it.
She looks straight at Sniff. She's like, "Did it?" I'm kind of worried. Like, does it match my hair? She's like, "It's not." You shouldn't worry about that. I'm a warrior. Okay. Hey, how are
If
all of you guys
nothing
doing?
else, you can always get it refitted to your liking.
You will be the queen, so.
I don't want to be a bother. It's just. Anyways,
Nah,
it's kind of weird to watch a 7-foot-tall warrior lion lady be like, I don't want to be a bother. Like it's maybe like a slightly disconcerting. But she's like, she turns to you though, and she's like kind of seeing you guys, and she's like, I actually needed to talk to you all. Do you have a moment?
We're kind of
kind of
in a rush.
Where are you guys going?
This power business, kind of.
Okay, here's a fun fact. As the incoming queen, I order you to tell me, lords of the realm, where you're going.
Oh, you'll make a great queen. No
Right?
no reason to bother, right?
Yeah, or I could just do that now,
We are heading to the Lake of Black Tears, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you. I know. Oh, that feels so weird for you to say that out loud. You are?
Yes.
Have you
Yeah, business.
arranged transportation there?
I figured we hoof it. What do you guys think?
You got 2
Yeah.
feet.
I could, if you were willing to do an errand for me, get you transportation downriver on the Soul Runner, the Soul Striders clan's personal barge.
Ooh,
How,
What's the
how
favor?
long?
How long would this errand
Yeah.
be?
Yeah, we were hoping to get there within the next couple days.
Well,
do it on our way
if
back?
you hoof it, it'll be 6 days of travel. If you go with my barge, it'll be a day of travel.
The Soul Strider, the same as the organization?
Oh, we're we're Clan Soul Strider. The Soul Runner is the our official royal barge.
All right, how long does this take?
Soul Strider. What are you talking about, Silver?
Yeah, was that not the sort of information group that Lottie is now part of?
Soul Strider is the name of the King's clan, so it's like House Windsor. You know what I mean? So the Soul Strider's information branch. So yes, so the King's information group. They're not called Soul Striders individually. Soul Strider is the clan that is the
Gotcha,
Lions
gotcha.
clan, including the Hearthwerod, and they have an information branch. So this lady probably actually does know the information branch 100%.
Okay. That's not weird to me then. Okay.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Sorry.
Well, what's
what is
the
this
favor?
errand?
Yeah.
So the issue at hand is that you may have met him, Prince Zimnon, formerly Prince Zimnom, as I killed him. She looks a little bit. You guys saw her after like the fresh kill. It seems to not be sitting as well with her now. That as she sits there, she's like, he was the Duke of Blackwater, and it's the traditional position of the heir apparent is to be the Duke of Blackwater. And until I bear an heir to King Athos, the position is unseated, and it's usually more of a ceremonial title, as the city itself is run by the mayor of Blackwater, who holds the majority of day-to-day individuality in the city. But Prince Zimnon was popular there, and despite our feelings on him in the capital, we have decided to return his body for burial in the Blackwater. So I would ask you guys to bear his body forthwith to Blackwater and return it to the mayor's residence.
Oh, sure. I can't see how that can go wrong.
Yeah, that seems good.
I'm gonna step on Alpha's foot when he says that.
There is another notion here that we must speak of. Queen Nala has not been caught. And it should be a suggestion of their capability as a warrior. She was the leader of the Hearthwerod before I was, when she became queen. And she managed to escape us all the same. I find it most likely that she seeks to kill all of you. For your hand in her removal as queen and the death of her son.
Naturally.
Have you been telling people that we play
Yes,
part in this?
we told everybody. Yeah. You were like in the throne room. There were other people there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's not.
I would not
People-
have advertised it that way.
Well, we didn't really advertise it. You kind of just told us, and there were people in the room, so like not. It's fine. Don't worry. I mean, it's another discussion.
Oh, you were telling
It's-
us not to worry.
Well,
She was the.
I mean, I may have told a
Right.
couple of people. Like it was like a big story. There was like newspapers
Ah,
about it,
so-
that sort of thing. So
I see.
Well, can you
Like,
tell us
the
anything
newspaper.
about her abilities? Any weaknesses she has that we might need to know as you work closely with her?
Yeah, she's. Well, we fought a duel for the King's Heart duel, where we fought each other, and she very much almost ended my life. She's a capable physical warrior. Not a caster by any measure, but she is, beyond a doubt, a very capable warrior. Though I expect her skills may have become lax in the last couple years, as she's not been pursuing combat arts as much as, since she became the queen. Something I expect will happen to me now, as I am the future queen. But, anyways,
Well,
I would ask
you can always prevent that by training with some of the Hearthwarod yourself on a daily basis.
Oh, no, I have to be sassy to them now, apparently. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can break the cycle. We'll see. It is not a bad notion, but
Do what you want. You're the queen.
Yeah.
well,
If you really want to, we can spar with you.
At another time, though.
I don't know that we would be a match for you, Your Highness.
This is
Maybe.
how they get soft.
maybe this wolf man right here, this feral being. Look at you. He just kind of reaches out and pokes your chest. Very solid. Anyways, I would have you take this son with you and understand. I'd also be willing to offer you a reward for information leading to Nala's capture, and or a more substantial reward if you were able to capture Nala herself.
The barge seems like a good reward.
Well, we're
If
gonna give you the barge
we-
either way to take it.
Oh,
If we come across information, we will be more than happy to pass it along.
And I would be more than happy to pay you 500 gold for the honor.
For that.
And if you can deliver to me to her, and I hate to say it, as the new queen, I find it important to not leave people. And let's be honest, if Queen Nala wants to kill anyone, it's you and me. So I would be willing to offer you, if you were managed to catch her, dead or alive, 10,000 gold.
Then perhaps if there is someone still chasing after your head, then perhaps it is impertinent you continue to train with the Hearthwarod. It is not an option,
I suppose it
nor
is.
should you treat it as such.
The question is clan politics, and not so much the question of whether or not it is a good decision or not. The decision lies on the fact that I alone among the Hearthwarod have been chosen as the wife of King Athos, and must now breed. As such, it is typical that the Hearthwarod bears jealousy, as I bore Queen Nala jealousy when she was taken as the queen. It is a question of the internal politics of the clan that all my sisters now, as the queen, I am lonely and at the top, and bear. Well, it is a question.
you should trust your animalistic instincts.
It is. We are said to be similar to lions from distant worlds, and I suppose that is somewhat true, but the internal politics of our clan is fraught, and I find myself, now that I am to be queen, understanding Nala in a greater deal as to why she was cruel to us as the Hearthwarod. We would have... Our first opportunity to undercut her, we took it. It is a cycle.
I
One that
understand
I
where
fear
you're
I may
coming
not break.
When breaking cycles, I always ask the question of why. Once you get to the source of it, you can fix, cure, or be rid of the thing entirely.
The question is this, and she holds up the crown. The question is one of power. It's one of subjectiveness. Where is the power of the realm? Oh, don't roll your eyes, Tanner. I love you so much.
Sikes is gagging at Silver's advice.
The power, and he just like holds it up here. This is power. This is something I now must hold, and I think it was always, now that I have it, I think it was more comfortable to want it, if you will. Sets it down. But I ask, will you take the body to Blackwater for me in exchange for fair travel?
Certainly.
Thank
I'll
you.
take it.
Is there any other questions for me?
Well, we
Or-
do get to keep the barge, right?
No, it's not your barge. You may
Oh,
meet
I thought
him
that was the
in the
reward.
harbor. No, I'm not going to give you a barge. It's the clan
No.
sold. It's a really nice barge.
Not yet, Alpha.
Yeah. People also like request travel in the barge. There will be other travelers on the barge. They buy travel like it's a business.
Oh.
Where
Yeah,
is
I
the
mean, we
body?
don't need it all the time.
You can head down to Dock Island on the middle ground. You'll be there. You'll be looking for a Captain Punty.
Has Captain Punty ever encountered any difficulties in his travels from here to Blackwater that we should be on the lookout for?
I would assume it'd be far smoother from the trip from Barrington, to be honest with you. It's a much more patrolled territory, much more farmland, much more civilized and settled, I would suppose. Until you hit Blackwater, I wouldn't expect much trouble.
Great.
Perfect.
Well,
Okay.
we don't
Where'd
want to
we
keep
get
you.
this body.
Yeah, we don't.
No,
keep you
no,
from
no.
your
I
duties.
gotta sit here and contemplate my crown and how I'm gonna look in it. You know, it's like she's like throws her hair back and she's just gonna look at you, Alpha, and she's gonna be like, "Do I look good?"
I don't think the crown is what determines whether you'll make a good leader or not. Trust your
No,
instincts.
I asked if I was physically attractive. I didn't ask if I was a good leader. I don't think that you're an expert on leadership. No offense.
I don't know. I don't care for such trivial things. I'm sure you look fine.
She like looks frustrated, and then she just turns back. And says, "Fine."
So the body will be with the bar. Is that what she said? With Captain Punty, like he's already got the body.
I will have it shipped over. We will have it delivered by crate, just so it's not stolen or anything. Or I suppose you could take it with you if you'd like.
No, we just want to know where it is.
I'll have it delivered to Captain Punty within the hour, and he'll leave for there. I believe that dock time is an hour. If you guys hurry now, you should be able to make it.
Okay.
And she'll give you directions to the ship if you want to go. But you guys can also have an hour inside the area if you want to do anything specifically.
I would like to head to the barge and try to avoid any contact with a crazy squirrel.
I agree. Or a crazy lion.
I am definitely going to be
Both
scanning
of
the
them.
trees
That's true.
while we're here.
I just want to make one final remark as we leave the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
You should file that crown down in case you need a weapon.
I will
Make it
make sure.
pointier.
I will make sure it's very pointy. Yes.
Yes.
The Nazgul had something smart about that, you know? I'm sorry. Not a joke. I always find it like, you know, if you're going to have a crown, why don't go like the full Nazgul with it? You know, I'm sorry. Anyways.
Exactly.
Yes, I will make
Now
it very
it looks
deadly.
good.
Yes. She's
Poison
gonna,
tips
like,
also help.
She's gonna like start like taking her claw and just like drawing it up the side. Poison tips on it. I feel like that's deadly to me.
Not if it's on the tip.
Good thinking.
Just the tip.
You guys want to ask her about anything else?
Not at all.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are able to head out into Necropolia. And as you're walking around, Bonjamin will arrive and will come up to you. And Bonjamin is on a leash, actually. And as he's approaching,
I
you
draw
see
my
that.
pistols.
Oh, this is.
It's time to die.
Sniff, Silver, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. And you see that it's Lottie on the other end, and she has a leash on Bonjamin. Oh my God!
Oh.
Please don't shoot me.
I
I had
holster
no
one of them.
intention. No.
I
You
holster
tried that.
one of them and reach out for the leash.
Yeah, she's like she
But I
throws it
s-
at you. Yeah,
Okay, they are both holstered, and I hand the leash to Alpha.
yeah.
Yes. I'd like to pet Benjamin and have a psychic connection with him.
You're gonna forge a psychic connection with him.
Well, I mean, kind of. We're pretty close.
We're
That's
talking
not how
means-
that works.
It means like you're having
It
like
didn't
a
work out
moment.
so well for me last
Some of your party actually can forge psychic connections. You can't just say that shit anymore. You can't just say you do that, all right? That's not how that works. All right, sorry. Anyways.
Okay, I look at Savannah.
You pet
can
him
you tell
and
me
have
what
a
he's
very
saying?
great doggy moment with him, okay? Yeah, sure. Go to town. Yes.
It hurt a little bit last time I tried, but if you really insist, I can try again.
It's worth it.
Wow.
Because I'm trying to grow friendships with everyone, I will try again to.
Can I
learn
give
psychically.
guidance to you before you try?
Yes, I will take all the guidance you got. Don't I have to take another something check? That's what happened last time.
So, you forge a connection with Bonjamin, correct?
Yeah, psychic whisper to him to be like, Alpha would like to know what's up with you, bro.
All right. Okay. Let me find it.
Tell him to bark twice for yes and once for no.
I'll
That way we
definitely-
don't have to do this every single time.
Gotcha. I'll also relay that information.
Uh,
Yes is 2 barks. No is 1 bark.
A wisdom
survive.
saving throw as you connect to his mind.
Guidance does not help with that.
Yep, guidance does not help with the saving throw.
Oh, and I failed. It's a
Cloak
5.
helps.
No.
I don't think it helps enough.
Got a tough little mind. He's a good boy.
Just had a
Verily,
very restful.
your stupidity and curiosity deny the creature that you were evident. The terror that I will fill you with. Why must you pry? Why is the cat curious? Why have you come into my mind and attempted to speak to me?
Because the dog is your friend. The human dog. He wants to be able to communicate with you. He would like you to bark yes twice for yes and once for no. That's all I have to say, sir. I shall
Why
leave
would
you
I
in peace.
care of the mutterings of that animal?
Because he cares for you. Do you not feel the love that comes from his soul to yours?
Ah, it is so rich to hear a cat speak of love, as if it was something natural to your kind. Tell me, do you think your daughter feels your love?
Do you know my daughter? Do you know where I can find her? I can ask her.
But you've never spoken to her before, have you? You abandoned her. You let her go.
I gave her a better life.
Is that
She would
what
not
you,
want to be with a failed merchant.
is that
gave
what
her
you
to
tell
a friend.
yourself?
That's what I know.
And
as a
where is
cat.
she now? You simply washed your hands of your existence, and now she's lost in Revon, a much more horrible fate.
I've heard that she's done well for herself, that she joined clans, that she's thieved, she's become a rogue. She knew what her mother was, and she seeked to be like her.
How would
So
she
I
know
think
what
I
her mother
inspired
was?
I inspired her through our DNA. You are connected
So-
to the ones that birthed you.
I
Can
need
we
to.
hear
I want to
this?
make this clear. You cannot hear
I'm just
any
like
of this.
speaking out loud. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to make this clear. Savannah, this dog knows things that it should not know. It was not there present for the things that you were revealed. You don't know why it knows. You're pretty sure when you failed the throw, it's inside your mind and reading your mind, and also reading your history and past. It knows things about you.
Can I try and break the connection?
Go ahead.
Because I've delivered my message. It was lovely speaking to you again, sir. Alpha does give you love, and if you don't accept it, that's no longer my problem. I bid
It's
you good
adorable that you think you are in control here. Make a wisdom saving throw to try to break the connection. Or I'll let you. Actually, you know what? It's probably an ability check on your part. So if you want to pick it.
God bless you, Justin.
day. What kind of ability check, sorry?
You tell me. What do you want? What do you want? How do you want to break it?
Can I stealth out of his mind?
That's not gonna work out, but nice try. Let's do it this way. Let's take it back to. I think it's probably more of a save anyway. So let's go ahead
Okay.
and say
Wisdom
that.
save again?
Yeah, wisdom save again, which is not bad for you. It's not a dexterity save, but it's definitely wisdom.
It's above a 9.
You leave leave when I allow you to leave. Your mind and your puny psychic abilities are nothing to me. You are within my grasp, and you will stop speaking. And as he says so, you
stop. You speaking aloud. You go silent.
Wait, she was speaking aloud?
Yeah, some of it was.
Oh.
So could we tell that she's in distress then? That something's not going right?
You do not see that she's in distress, unless you want to try to insight check her. Go ahead and try to do that if you'd like. But she was speaking, you only heard half the conversation, so you don't hear the creepy side of the conversation. And it sounds like Savannah was speaking, or at least Ange was speaking very normally to some extent, despite how creepy he was.
Seems normal.
I think that given what I heard, and also just my excitement to see Benjamin, I definitely want to make an animal handling check to get that itchy spot that dogs have, that that makes it a little.
If you distract him enough, I can get out.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Okay.
a thing.
I'm down.
Sorry. Benjamin's not down, but go ahead. Yeah. What I'm going to do, he is going to attempt.
I am going to bend your mind to my will. Oh, is that?
That itchy spot has been found.
Right.
Itchy spot located.
I mean, it's not Nat, so.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
But it's pretty high.
It's pretty high. You rolled a 14, and you have good animal handling. We'll talk about it in a second.
I will bend your mind to my will. You will not speak of this to any one of your party. You will not tell them of my intelligence, and you will reveal no secrets of such. Do you understand?
Yes, Master Doggy.
Yeah, he is placing a spell on you, and you're not able to reveal this information. You can attempt to break the spell. If you want to make another save, you may.
Yeah.
Wisdom again.
Alrighty.
I love you, Justin. I'm so sorry.
Oh, finally
save.
something goodish.
You do save. You are not bound by the spell. He does not know
I'll be
that
like,
you're not bound by the
deuces,
spell.
doggo. Oh, I'm
Okay.
not bound by the spell? Okay.
He
But
breaks.
is he still in my mind? Okay.
He'll
No.
break the connection as he's being rubbed by Alpha. He's just loving it. He rolls up on his back as Alpha rubs his belly. Really aggressively, just
Okay.
getting in and around he's just got the whole thing going, and his little tongue lolls out.
Yep.
He does not comply to the bark yes twice, bark no once. If he barks, we don't know what's happening. Sorry, Alpha. Mission failed.
All right, I'm gonna have to, temporarily stop these rubs. And I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Do you want more rubs?"
He looks you in the eye, and you hear the scream of 1,000 worlds, and it's just like in the eye contact.
I'm gonna take that as a no. I'm gonna take that as a no.
He rolls over, picks up his own leash, and trots back over to Lottie. And he jumps up and shoves the leash into Lottie's hand, and then turns around and starts to walk away, pulling Lottie with him.
What?
Well, that was weird.
Lottie's
weird.
what?
Lottie, didn't you have
I mean, I wanted to have a conversation with her. Well,
No, just Benjamin, she'll pull up hard on the leash. She's like, Jesus. What's up, Silver?
Dogs are dogs, I guess.
I'm much more of a cat person myself.
I never had animals. My party members are enough.
Really? I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I am like a cat or something, you know?
I've never owned an animal, no. In Barovia, there was just wolves, so wolves
Yeah.
or ravens. Anyway,
pet
that's
raven.
not why I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah,
I
why
have
did you want to talk
something
to me,
To give
Silver?
you.
Oh.
And he will pull out like the carefully carved and painted rose that he was working on in Castletop.
Lottie enjoys teasing Silver. It's like fun for her.
Sure. Yeah.
Which is it, and she was revving up to do it again. And as she pull out the rose, though, she like kind of stops and looks directly at it. Oh. My God. Did you make this?
We had some time.
She had plenty of time. Wow. She picks it up. This is beautiful.
It's yours. I made it for you.
You made this for me.
That is what I said.
It is what you said, isn't it? Did you have a Are you around tonight?
We are doing a favor for the queen,
Oh.
unfortunately. And we
Is
are
it-
on our way to the Lake of Black Tears.
Is it to help with your manhunt for Rose?
No, this is for another party member.
No. Well, I'm sorry. I'm unfortunately heading with the Stargazers up north tonight. We're going to Grainhold. So there's been some problems up there that we've been requested to. I'd love to see you
Grainhold,
again.
Do they have? And I would love to see you, but time, unfortunately, is something we don't have here. However, if you could do me and the village of Farrington a favor, we would like to get trade with the cities up north to feed our people grain and
Yeah.
meat and the like.
If you really wanted something, you would maybe trade with the Baron up there to try to get the Moonstone to come over the kingdom, over that side. You could grow crops properly then.
Moonstone.
You not know?
We've only been in the southern region.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, the Moonstone is a massive floating castle that emanates silver moonlight at night. It floats over and it allows people make deals with the Baron at Castle Gothica, and he allows the Moonstone to go to your lands and shine moonlight, which allows you to grow crops like grapes and wheat and proper food from outside of Revon.
And who is, and like Silver's getting like visibly nervous as he's like continuing to ask these questions. And who is the Baron at Castle Gothica?
Baron Ezra.
I see.
This is a note here because I'm assuming, Chesh, that Lottie and Ezra did not know each other. Is that a fair assumption?
Ezra was before Lottie's time.
That's what I thought, because I made an assumption there, but I'm glad we cleared that up. Good. Perfect.
Ezra was
perfect.
before Lottie. Yeah.
Perfect. I thought so, and I had it in my own notes. Perfect. I'm glad my random assumption was totally correct, but we will move on now.
Then perhaps don't speak to the Baron on my behalf. Rather speak to it on Sniff's behalf.
I looks at the turtle man. I will say that it is known that his proclivities are distasteful, and that the cost of the Moonstone floating over your lands may be things that you do not want to know. So, I'm not sure that I may have given you mishope. Would you prefer me to just go to Grainhold and try to preclude some payment of grain? That's probably
Yes,
the better
that will
option
be
anyways.
fine.
Let's do
That
that.
will be fine.
Let me do that. Benjamin is like right there in between you, by the way, as you're sitting there having this conversation. He's like very interested in listening.
Yeah, when you go talk to this Baron, tell him that you have the mayor with you, and that he wants the grain.
Am I in trouble?
You want nuggies?
Oh, do I want what?
You need nuggies?
Did you just call them nuggies?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Are you going to Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Okay, I do not want nuggies. Also, like, we can't let people know that we call them that, okay?
Jack, have you been on
I think
Twitter?
everyone calls them
knows
nuggies.
I also call them nuggies. Yeah.
Everybody
does it?
I would like some
Nuggies,
nuggies.
dog.
Nuggies.
Get me nuggies, Katie. I
Just
love
like,
the
oh, is
nuggies.
it because I'm old? Yeah, she's flipping me off. Okay, cool.
I
Can
don't
get-
hate chicken.
You don't eat chicken?
I don't hate chicken.
Oh,
whatever,
hate chicken.
dude.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh.
That's fair.
They were only
Uh,
hateful
Her
for a small
character's
amount of time.
bird.
No,
No,
they
it's
weren't.
not a bird.
It's
Whose
not?
character is a bird?
I thought Karina's was.
That was in a different campaign. This is you. You need to like
I know,
actually
Karina
watch
will
the stream
forever
if you
be
want
the
to.
That's
bird.
in two
Okay.
other campaigns,
Bye,
actually.
Yeah.
This character
Get
hates
me
birds.
nuggies. Get me hate nuggies, and I want to eat them with full of hate.
Okay,
Okay.
can you text me what sauces you like? Because I forget.
It's just the one, the sriracha, obviously, because I like spicy sauces. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna eat
That's
them.
what
I'm
Justin
sorry,
likes,
Silver.
too.
Don't hate me. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm not gonna stop anybody.
It
It's just
tastes
like,
so
personally
good. I
don't
do
eat 'em.
agree with you, though. I do agree with you. My favorite thing is like I have my friend Peter. Sorry, I'm not gonna bring Peter into this. Peter from a different season. Anyways, yeah. So, ooh.
Yeah. Anyways, tell the Baron that you have the mayor with you. And
We just established
he
that
is...
I'm not gonna talk to the Baron because like he's kind of a creepy ass dude. Just looks down, like the dog is like looking straight up at her. She's like, Jesus Christ, this is a creepy dog. Anyways, no, the point is like the Baron is like a creepy dude, and like I don't necessarily go there. Like he has control over a giant moonstone, and like it'd be cool to send it to Farrington, but like, what's up?
Benjamin, destroy the Baron's mind, and then I'll give him a ration.
Benjamin's gonna look straight up at you, and it's going to like creepily dog smile.
Good boy.
Yeah, and so as we sort of like start to like say our goodbyes, I think I'm just gonna pull Lottie into a tight hug, and I'm going to like softly say, "Be careful, please."
I'm always careful. You know me. When have I ever gotten in
Thanks.
trouble? I mean,
I'm gonna give Benjamin.
Do you
when have I
want
ever
it-
not? Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. When have I ever not gotten myself out of my own trouble? You know, I don't know what you mean. You know, I'll be okay. It's gonna be okay. You be careful.
Just
No, you be careful.
Yeah.
I just
I
need
find
you
this
to
a little bit
promise me.
sexist. Oh, I'll promise you, but like you gotta promise me. Like you're assuming this is a little latent sexism here. I'm not gonna lie. You're assuming that I need to be careful, Silver. I think you need to be careful. You and all your weird friends. No offense, guys. You guys are kind of weird. No offense. Like, just like you're solid, all cool people, but like also like she like kind of gestures at Sniff.
You know, when you were in Barovia, I told you that there was someone before you.
Yeah. I didn't judge you for that. There's somebody before you too, Silver. Like it's every guy thinks there's God's gift to women. I get that, but you gotta.
Ezra was that person. And now he's here. And I want you to be careful.
Can
Okay.
we all hear this?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it depends on Silver. How quiet are you? I mean, I'm assuming you're quiet.
Yeah,
it
she's
is
trying
out
to keep this
loud.
between them, but it is out loud, yes.
It is out loud, and you guys are in a group, and you guys have been
Yeah, for
participating
sure.
in this Benjamin and stuff. So I think you
For sure.
probably can live, but it is like it would be awkward to interject. How about that? Which I don't think stops Liv.
No, I don't want to say anything. I just want to know if I know.
You do know, yes.
I promise to be careful. I do.
Yeah. Well, we're adventurers, so let's be entirely honest. We're both. She's gonna like reach out and kind of tip the top of your nose a little bit, just like kind of flick it a little bit. She's like, neither of us are really careful. If we were careful, we'd go over that hill over there, find ourselves a nice cabin, raise some really, really, really untasty yucca, make bread out of it every day, and enjoy the rest of our what seems to be infinite lives. But neither of us is going to do that. So maybe we shouldn't make promises that neither of us really thinks we're going to keep.
We can be as careful as we can. I think that's
That's a better-
appropriate.
That's a better ask.
Watch
I
out for
think.
squirrels as well.
She's going to look over at Liv and be like,
Yep. I'm
Okay.
a nod, like, yep.
It's a very motherly party, guys. Like, you guys. I'm glad you have friends, Silver. This is kind of shocking to me to be. I mean, I don't. She like actually takes a big back. I don't mean anything by it. Like, I'm glad you have. You definitely have friends. Definitely. I'm not shocked at this by all.
I think because like Silver is like directly facing Lottie, he just has this like look of doubt. Like, are they my friends? Do they consider me their friend? I don't.
Somebody else has to do something. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna pet Benjamin one more time, and I'm going to once again tell him, "You get that man, you crush his mind, you get his soul. Be a good boy. The people of Farrington depend on you."
It does a big doggy eye roll. Oh my god, I love you, Holly, so much. You want to come up in daddy's lap, don't you? Yes, you do. Say this to Benjamin. Say it to him. Benjamin. Sorry.
But yeah, as they say their goodbyes, Silver's gonna hug her again, and I guess give her like a soft kiss on the forehead.
Ooh. She's gonna
and then just walk away. Just
if you
like,
want to
and
do
it's
it,
like the most pink you've probably seen him as he like turns around, because like he's a pale guy, like zero color, but there's like just the softest, tiniest tint of color as he's just like, all right, the port is in what direction, and just goes.
Liv is gonna start a slow clap, just like kind of mocking, but also like, yeah, we're a little bit of your friends, giving you a hard time.
As you go away, she's gonna flip over her lute and start playing like a little lullaby, and she's gonna give you bardic inspiration, Silver, as you walk away.
Aww.
And she's just like,
Don't know what I could use that on immediately.
And she's gonna whistle. She's gonna like start whistling a tune about your butt as you walk away. So it's just like she's just like Silver's like man butt as she walks away. She's gonna talk about it and just like keep whistling, and you watch her like run down an alley like singing about your butt as she walks away. she's just like hopping and skipping as she goes. It's pretty good. She's got skills. You know, she's a good bard. This doesn't look like her first time singing about butts. She had limericks. She had everything. She had everything to go. She had like go-to. She was ready to talk about butts.
I imagine it's one of those like ad-lib sentences where all you need to do is just like replace.
Yep, it's pretty good though. Like she is like you know her well enough to know that she may have had ready for good things, but at the same time, like it feels very baked in. Like Silver's like she like talks about the shininess of your ass. Your shiny metal ass, if she will, which is not, it's a Bender joke, which is stupid and didn't make sense. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I guess we say bye and then head off to the docks for.
Yeah. You guys come upon the docks, which you guys find to be. As you guys come upon it, you see that there is you guys find the dock slip for the royal slip, and you see upon the dock there that there is a ship, and there's a man upon it. You see that he is like a one-eyed dark elf, and he's there upon the ship, and he has a crew. It's still like a punt, right? Like so, it's a river-based boat, keel boat. So it's very much like a long ship, nothing below decks. So it's still up top. It has like 2 sails and a long bow stern ship, and it has a crew of 4, and so it's definitely still a riverboat. You see that it's collected 6 other passengers on the side of it, and do you guys approach?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we just send it full walk ahead on a mission.
Yep. Looking for Captain Punty.
It's not my best, but we're gonna run with it. So you come upon the one-eyed Captain Punty on deck.
Hello, welcome to the Soul Runner. How you doing?
We're doing absolutely well there, sir.
I got the Queen's message a minute ago and we received the body. You are to escort it to Blackwater, yes!
That's exactly right. I'm glad we don't have to explain anything.
Nope,
You're already
nope,
on
nope.
top of it, dude.
I got my shit together. I am the royal barge captain. They allow me and they do not have me for my elegance. They have me for my sailorship and my seaworthiness or riverworthiness. I don't know. I used to be a sea captain in my past life before I was an Outlander, so I'm good at this.
I feel safer on the stock barge already. So.
Of course you do. Go down there, mingle with your fellow passengers. We got warm coffee and tea coming down at some point, and I think I may be able to do you guys a Roger ship biscuits. Yeah, no? And we'll have some dancing later, if the crew will oblige you, and it'll be a lovely trip down river. Should take us about a day. So you just let us know what you need, and yeah, I'll keep the prince's body on ice as it was, and in a coffin, because that's where it is, and I would prefer you not to bring it out on deck to scare the other passengers.
No need.
Again, I feel like I didn't have to ask you that, but it feels necessary, as you understand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have to make sure it's that laid out, just in case it happens.
Right. No fooling around with the corpses on the Soul Runner. This is a classy barge, and I'm Captain Punty, the classiest of captains.
I love this guy. I'll bid him adieu, and then I'll turn back to the crew. All right, we're good. We just gotta sit here for the day. The body's downstairs in the bottom of the deck or the dock.
Yeah.
Sniff is the deck or the dock.
Should
Okay.
we check it and make sure it's there, or do we trust that it's there?
This guy seemed pretty on top of it.
I'd like to lay eyes on the body.
If you guys would like to see the body, I am not going to lie, I kind of want to as well. I felt like it was necessary to suggest that we not look at the body, but to be honest, like, I want to see a corpse that's been fucked up by the Hearthwerod, because, you know, they're kind of a bunch of hot lion women, and that's why I took this job, so I want to know what they can do to a body. I assume it's pretty gruesome. Are we all down for this? We're all gruesomely gonna go stare at the prince's body?
Oh, indeed.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Seems
We
like a
need to
good
verify.
idea.
Excellent. She's gonna
We don't
go
have
down.
weak stomachs.
Nope, I hope not, because this is a boat, and that's bad for boats. And he's gonna go down, and he's gonna like start opening up the coffin and unwrap the body, and yeah, it looks like a pride of furry female lions ripped a dude apart. It be chunky.
It is indeed the dude that we wanted it to be, though. Is there any verification?
I think,
Or is
yeah,
it-
make a perception check to like, or I guess
Okay.
investigation.
Can I assist?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's good because that was the first one wasn't that one, so we're going again.
I'll also slap a guidance.
Oh my gosh, that's not gonna
God
help.
damn,
We're all
Savannah.
tuned out.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Did
I
you
can't
see
tell
him
who
in
this
the
is,
first
guys.
place?
Yeah.
I don't know that I did. I
Never laid
didn't.
eyes on this man.
Oh
What
my
the
gosh.
hell is this?
I'm gonna whisper to whoever's
Savannah, it's
closest
this
to me.
box.
Maybe we shouldn't let the person who just lost a family member like look at the dead body. Maybe.
Oh, that's
True.
true. I'm
Oh, I
too
didn't
distraught to see.
Good observation. She's been
It's
through
a
a lot.
body, guy.
I mean, that could
Just,
be
like,
chunks of meat from the
Hug
river.
Savannah and slowly pull her away.
She'll
All
allow
right.
it to happen.
All right, somebody else make an investigation with advantage with help from other people.
Wow, that was impressive.
I'm talking this man over here.
Sykes, you're pretty versed in these things. Do you want to take a look?
I mean, I could, but I.
You are not an endcaster,
I'm
buddy.
not very good. I'm not very good at this. Looks like the guy. I'll be happy to try.
Look for
I
his
mean, that
ring.
looks like the prince to me, you know.
Yeah,
I'll
Silver
try.
doesn't know what the prince looks like, but he knows that he should have some, like, I'm gonna say kingly jewelry for, like, lack of a better term.
100%. Valid.
And so, like, whoever's looking, I'm gonna, like, cast guidance on
Yeah,
them.
with
Oh,
a
thank
12, you're
Hold
able
on,
to. You
okay,
remember
15?
Sikes.
Yeah, 15 with that. Sikes, you find the prince's... yep, there you go, Holly. You find the prince's ring and something else, and you saw him wearing them. And definitely his corpse-bloated finger would be very difficult to get that ring off of.
Yeah, there's the signet ring right there.
Yeah, you recognize the clothes, you recognize some of the features. He had like a pronounced jawline, which is, you know, one side of his face is well enough alone. But otherwise, it looks like part of him got eaten by female lions.
I think that queen will do all right. Good work.
Oh, I think we should close it. Put it on ice.
I need to apologize to everybody that enjoys Leonins and like D&D culture, because like I watched too many like nature documentaries about lions and their thing to like, and that's what I base this on, and like real lions are fucked up. So let's move on. Yeah, you guys have confirmed this is the prince.
Nice. Yeah, well, that does it for me.
You're gonna have to push Captain Punty to put the lid back on, because he's just sitting there enjoying watching the corpse. Like he's like, oh, it's a proper corpse, that is.
Are you hungry, buddy? We got places to be.
No. We're not going to eat him.
corpse.
It's got value, you know. It's good.
All right.
I can fish you up
then
some crabs.
Let's get this ship on the road.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You got a job to do, right?
Yeah. Punty's gonna go to the back of the ship, and they're gonna pop the sails, and it's gonna start heading downstream.
I want to watch this Captain Punty real close. Sniff is real suspicious of a pirate in the past life who's never seen a corpse.
Good observation.
It's fair. It's 100% fair. You guys are heading downstream, and you see that there is actually, it's as you're heading downstream, you see that there is a bunch of, hold on one second. You're on the ship. Let me remove the slides. Yeah, you're on the ship heading downstream, and you see that there is 6 other passengers, including 3 sailors.
How many entrances below deck?
There's no below deck, like I said.
Or wherever we saw the body. Like
The body's on the top deck. It's literally in a box. You were just open
okay.
a body box on the top deck.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just to the side, over to the one side.
I'd like to scan the trees for squirrels.
You do not see any squirrels, but you may roll perception for that. Yeah.
And I think I'm going to cast another sending to Professor Arkham today.
17. I have
Nice.
my eye on them.
Hell yeah.
Live.
Excellent.
Jesus, live.
You're just like, I'm not getting fucking kidnapped again. Fuck off.
No,
I'm
fuck no.
gonna notify
I'm
the
not-
crew of every squirrel.
Jack will not get away with this. Yeah, 100%. No, I will take that on board. No, 100%. You will not be kidnapped this episode, I promise.
I like how you specified this episode. Can't promise a future
In the next
episode.
hour,
Gotta
you're safe.
re-roll it next episode, obviously. Jesus, I'm not gonna. You don't
For
just get a
squirrel
pass.
radar.
You don't get a pass for every episode. Liv, Jesus. Obviously, I'm gonna kidnap
I'll
you
be looking.
again. All right. What are you doing, Silver? I'm so sorry. I got distracted
No,
by
you're fine.
squirrel talk.
You are totally fine. I'm going to cast another sending message or sending spell to Arkham, and I'm gonna basically tell him this is where I believe you to be in the Moonstone upon Grainhold, which means you are within Ezra's reach.
The
Now that you
Baron?
know where you are, yes.
Remember, the Moonhold moves around by the Baron's whim. If I'm inside the Moonhold, this would make sense. But I could be anywhere in the north, to be frank. It moves around field to field. Only the Baron
but
will
yeah, I'm
probably
basically
know.
gonna be like, this is where I believe you are. If you can note anything else of like sound, like if he passes by
Yeah.
like a river and he notices like,
He said he'll try.
yeah. And Silver will also say he will check in when he can.
He also says he hears screaming every 10 day.
Horrifying. Okay.
He says he hears a young voice screaming every 10 day.
Okay.
A young female voice screaming every 10 day.
That's awful. Okay.
And it's also always different.
Oh.
Cool. Okay.
Welcome to Revnant. It's bad. Everything's bad. I'm sorry.
But that's kind of what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I will inform the crew of this newly gained information.
By
Just to
that you
keep them
mean
in
not
the
the
loop.
crew, but also just like the Outlanders, right? Your guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we actually have a crew around you for once. Sorry, I apologize.
No, my people. My party.
Yeah. No, yeah, they're all new knowledge. Yeah, you guys float downriver, lovely. You guys see that there is 6 other members of the deck. There is a knight of the Hearth Tree escorting a prisoner downriver. There is a bound man in bandages, and he is standing next to a knight in full plate armor bearing a long spear made of wood. And you see that the tip of the spear actually has branches and leaves on part of it. She has a long braid down her back, and she bears the mark of the paladins of the Heart Tree. The other passengers are 4 people, and they are in loose-fitting clothes that look almost ceremonial to some extent. There are 3 women and 1 man, and they are dancing and appear to be smoking certain kinds of blunts on the forward deck.
I'd like to talk to the paladin. Do you know Sir Gideon?
Gideon? Who is Gideon, Alpha?
Well, he's a paladin, just like you, of the Heart Tree.
We did not call him Gideon. It's Saul.
Oh. Okay. Do you know Saul?
She'll actually lighten up. She's like, yes, I know Saul. He's a little bit green, but a kind soul he is. Sorry, actually, let me get a voice for this person. Around the rugged rock, the ragged rascal ran. Around the rugged rock, the ragged rascal ran. Around the rugged rock, the ragged rascal
ran. If he's a kind soul, I think that he will be a great paladin in time if he survives the horrors of Revon.
As long as he doesn't get on a ship, if you know what I mean. And then I'll nudge her.
Yes, he's a little green. Green as grass, as they say. Again, I have high hopes for him. Any one day. But, what brings you to the Soul Runner, fellow traveler? You are
We
a
have
motley assortment. It would ease my mind to know your business if you would, as I must guard this prisoner.
We're transporting a body for final rites, as they say. I don't really understand any of the rituals
Your
around
eyes
here.
go wide. You transport the prince to the Blackwater.
I would not say that. I did not say that. Has the captain been running his mouth?
No,
Seems
but
he's
at
never
the
seen it.
behest of a body on the Soul Strider's official barge must be Zindon himself, if I'm not mistaken. For what other reason
you're
would
very
they
observant.
send a barge? I was
Well-
able to hitch this ride for
I guess
official paladin reasons.
I guess there's no use hiding it. Yep, it's the prince. We're transporting his body for burial.
Do they intend
who's this
to
prisoner?
draw and quarter him?
I mean, he is dead, so they can try.
Although they may intend I don't mean to guess to the Soul Strider's motives, but they intend to draw and quarter him and put each of his limbs at a quarter of Blackwater to disinspire rebellion, if you will. Will you be drawing and quartering him?
Again, I have no idea what you're saying, but sure.
You are a very strange man.
I'm sure. Well, not really familiar with these strange customs.
When was the last time you had a proper bath?
These questions are getting personal.
I think not, but it's a simple question. But if you, I think you
Are
answered
we not in
your
water
own way.
right now?
Is
this not considered a bath?
Yes, Sylvie Lake water is that runoff from the mountains. Oh, sure, absolutely. Okay.
Who's this
was anything-
prisoner that you're transporting?
Oh, he is a member of the Keeper cult. They
Is he
have
going to
a.
be drawn and quartered?
No, he is not. He's being taken to Blackwater for questioning, so that we may try to find the root of the Keeper cult in Blackwater. He has knowledge of such. He's a priest of the Keeper cult, and I am to deliver him to the authorities there, so that we may further interrogate him and try to find the source of the drug outbreak and the rest of the Keeper cult there.
That sounds fine. Good
I'm
luck with
glad
that.
you approve. If you had not, I would have killed you.
Alrighty. And best travels.
You as well, sir. I feel like when I'm using this filter, I deepen my voice unintentionally, and it's like fighting with the filter. But I don't know, it's discussion. Anyways.
Are the rest of the party going to go sell drugs to the other people?
Oh, I'm asking Sniff if I can have some. Just to share.
Yeah, for sure. Sniff
First taste
kind of
is
reaches
free.
into his shell and hands Sikes enough for two to three people.
Yeah, then now Sikes will go to the group of people, the three women and the man, in loose-fitting clothing. So I see,
Cuddling with Holly.
you can't just be doing that without sharing with the rest of us.
Delicious.
I'll be a little
Sorry.
straight and disrespectful. I'll open the bag for the heat mist.
Yeah.
Just stick
So-
your face in it.
So you're walking up to the people, right?
Yeah. Offering the
Hey, man. What's up? What do you want?
What is up? I mean, you can't just be doing this all to yourself. We're on the same barge. We have to share. I'll share with mine if you share with yours.
Oh, well, you gotta prove yourself first before you do that. Why are you on this mystical journey downriver with us?
We just need to go to the lake.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you approach this man, he's in this loose-fitting robe, and he's like crouched down on a barrel, and you see that the three women are like crouched around him as well, and they're like woving. He's got like long hair down to his back, and they're like woving flowers into his hair. He's like, I'll take yours if you take mine.
Oh, you got it. And I'll hold the bag out. This will blow your mind, friend.
Oh, you think so, buddy? Well, then why
I
did you
think
try
so.
this?
I won't.
And he pulls out a half invisible tablet. And he's gonna drop it into a cup of water and hand the cup of water to you.
Oh, sweet. I'll take it.
Do you drink
Oh,
it?
well, yeah, sorry. Oh, no, yeah,
Oh.
sorry. That was never a question.
All right. Make a charisma saving throw.
Bang. With a 15.
As you drink this down, almost immediately, you are hit by a wave of just pure, absolute euphoria. And as you sit there, you just hold up with your hands, and you see, like, mushrooms begin sprouting out of your hands and out of your skin. All over your body, you feel your pores expand as mushrooms grow out from you, sprouting all over your body overall. But it's chill, you know? You feel fine. You feel fine. As your body begins to become more mushroom than man.
I like start patting my body. Is this actually happening? Are the mushrooms there?
You can't tell.
Nice. I hold out the bag. Like, oh, this is actually pretty amazing. Oh, here, friend. This is Speckle.
Oh,
Best
yeah. He takes a hit of it. He's like, oh, damn, that's effective. I feel fast, man. I'm up and down. He's like, starts doing like jumping jacks. Oh, man, I'm good. Yeah, that's fast. Ooh. Runs around the deck super fast at like 35 movement speed. Yeah, it's good. Oh, I feel it. Jesus.
This is quite good. You know, like very, very rudely lead the conversation, and then we go to the rest of them. Guys, everyone, he's got some great stuff over there.
Yeah, Sikes walks over to you and looks totally normal, except his eyes look hollow and crazy.
I'm gonna go into the gourd for a while. I go into the gourd.
Literally, you never seen Sikes do this? He didn't set the gourd down. He just like goes into the gourd like drops onto the deck, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like spinning there.
I can go and pick up the gourd because I'm used to carrying the gourd in my backpack. I'll be like, oh, the gourd, of course, and put it in my backpack to keep them safe.
Right. Let's also establish, where is everybody putting their blood?
I think this time everyone was in the church in Farrington, including me.
Okay. Is that what we're doing?
I think that's what it was, but if we want to do something else, maybe.
I want everybody to confirm with me. I'm not going to do like a half measure. You tell me where your blood is. If it's not...
I think my blood is in the church in Farrington.
Yes, like
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everybody's keeping a safe zone in Farrington. Perfect. All right.
Yep.
We're moving on downriver.
Liv is watching like everyone kind of mingle and looking around. Savannah's grabbing the gourd. She's just gonna walk over to Silver, just kind of stand next to her, or stand next to him, reach into her pocket of endless acorns and start kind of munching on them and pass one to Silver.
Yeah, so Silver is just like, he's leaning up against like the rail, and he's just like, he has this look of, why the fuck did I? And he's like smoking. He has a cigarette in one hand and then a bottle of wine in another. And he like looks at the acorn and then puts the cigarette in his mouth and then takes one.
I'll just let out like a heavy sigh, like, these are the people we're with. This is what we're doing right now.
Yes. Yes, it is. And I think Silver is going to open his case and offer both a cigarette and a sip of the wine from his bottle to Liv.
Liv will take both. She'll return the hospitality.
I had a conversation with Sikes at Castletop, and I may have been a bit more forthright with some of my beliefs, and I'm sorry.
You're apologizing to me?
You were the first victim, were you not?
Oh, that's fine. Let bygones be bygones. There's a lot of other things to worry about in this world.
I agree.
I'll hand you another acorn.
And I have decided that I have ruined my reputation with most of the people, that I am, from here on, letting them come to me should they wish to speak.
I'll stop munching on my acorn and just look at Silver. Silver, stop with the pity party. Everyone here would throw you overboard if we didn't want you here. You're obviously a part of the group.
Perhaps begrudgingly, certainly.
You're
We all
welcome to
washed
jump
up on the-
overboard if you don't want to be here as well. The options, I mean, are two-way. We all have a common goal in mind.
There was one morning where I found myself in tears, and that wasn't due to the grief of being in Revon, although this place is horrific enough to warrant some of that sometimes. And he's gonna look around. I had a talk with the person who grants me my abilities. Has that happened to you yet?
Like a back and forth?
I don't dream, and yet I dreamed.
Liv will just stare you in the eye and munch on another acorn. Like, uh-huh. Go on.
I spoke to my patron, as it were. He's like choosing his words, like you can garner that he's choosing his words very carefully based on what happened with you and the Archmage. And he spoke to me saying that I would need you, and he'll motion to the party, as much as you might need me.
Ah. Hence why you're not overboard.
Hence why I'm not overboard. Though I believe Sikes' existence is to test me.
I appreciate Sikes. Balance is important.
He is not without his charm.
Yes. You have to at least acknowledge that there is logic behind other ways of thinking.
And I am coming to that. It is just hard when you are stuck in a place like this for so long. That perhaps a pity party is normal, or dreariness is normal.
So, would you say in order to take the best advantage of the situation, perhaps change would be encouraged?
What is your plan once we defeat the Cardinal Beasts and have the potential to go back to our respective places?
Oh, I have a million questions. I mean, there are a million things that could happen at that point in time. Are we allowed to go back? Are we dead currently? I mean, what is going to happen with our bodies? I mean, what happens to all of our stuff here? Do we end up making good friendships? We want to stay. Do you all get to go back to the same world? How does all of it work? I feel like we need the answer to all of those before I make a decision on that. I mean, is it even my decision to make? That'll all happen when it happens. The same way that everything else in life just rolls on over you. I'm not gonna worry about it now. I'll worry about squirrels now. That's my current position.
Fair enough.
You gotta lighten up, Silver. You're just a young buck. I mean, the weight of the world doesn't rest on your shoulders.
Perhaps.
Liv feels like this is going really well. Like this is like a legitimate conversation, and like I can tell that it's obviously she's like not rubbing people the right way, but
He's
she's
trying.
totally committed to this conversation.
So when Liv called him a young buck, he was trying not to like.
Liv was like, I got
outright
this.
Laugh. But like when you call him a young buck, there is like a probably like a genuine smile that he is amused by that comment. Like genuinely. I don't think anybody's called me that in several lives.
Well, this is a new one.
I'm
Start
not
changing
going
habits,
to,
right?
I'm not going to try to figure out which of the two of you is older. I'm just not engaging with that. You both are very fucking old. How about that? Just fuck it. I'm not engaging with that line of discourse, guys. You both are very old. All right, cool. As you guys travel downriver, the man in the front of the cabin is going to begin to start shouting as he's going, and the female knight that's with him will start to try to quiet him down, but he'll continue on. As you guys go down, you see that the hippies will take over into one corner, and they'll start to like just grip around each other, and he's like screaming. And you guys will see that out of the waves on the left side, emerging from the ground, it'll begin to start raining. And as it's raining all over, a thick, heavy, driving rain will begin to surround the ship.
I'm pretty quick. Can I run up and punch him in his mouth?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll an attack. So everybody's drinking really heavily on this barge. I love it. Thank you, chat. I really appreciate it. Jesus Christ.
21 to hit.
Yeah, you knock him out. Easy peasy. He's not that tough. You just knock him in the front and he goes down on the side of the things. He's unconscious.
Yeah, I don't like his chanting.
A prick hits the side of your neck as you look over, and you see that the spear of the knight is actually pointed directly at your throat. And she says, "This is my prisoner. You will not harm him without my say-so. Do you understand?"
Yeah, I thought we were all friends here. We just didn't appreciate the chanting.
The spear pricks your neck, and a rivulet of blood runs down your collarbone. "I will kill you if you touch him again. Do you understand?"
I thought I did you a favor.
It was mine to control. The fact that you are
Okay, fine. Do
faster
you
does
wanna
not
hit him?
imply a favor.
You can hit him if you want.
I will hit him myself next time in my own time, and that decision is mine to make, and you will not take it from me. Do you understand?
I will look deeply into her eyes with as much discontent as I can muster. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Except me, apparently. How much more of it shall I take this day?
I will offer my hand up for her to let me up, essentially, in agreement.
You may back away when ready, but I will not touch you. This spear will be pointed at you until the end of this journey, do you understand? At your heart.
Very rude. I like Saul much more, and I will dust myself off and walk away. Take your chanting prisoner. Take better care of him.
She spins it, her spear one-handed comes down to a standing rest position on the deck, and she stands between you and the prisoner. You see that the tip of the spear where your blood is touched has been absorbed into it.
Ugh, gross. I'm gonna go bleed into a container somewhere.
Yeah, you're able to.
Some people.
Yeah, as you guys are going downstream. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Cool. There we go. As you guys head downstream, it's pretty loud, isn't it?
I can't hear anything.
Can you not hear it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there we go. That's my bad. There we go. You hear the waves crash over the side of the roll as rain begins to pour down upon you. As you move downstream, you guys are accosted by a rainstorm. Everything is lightly obscured as you move downstream as the rainstorm crashes around you. Rain hits the deck, driving rain, and the crew moves about trying to push the galley down, taking advantage of the windstorm. As you do so, you see off to the side a massive frog comes above the water.
Oh no, the giant frog!
As it comes above the water, you see upon the back of the frog is a man with a horrifying visage. His face is twisted. It's like a man that is made of Play-Doh, that his features were twisted to be more fish-like. Scales run over the course of his body. He wears thick robes that have an unknowable symbol on them that twists your mind to look at it. As you look deeply at this man, you see... You did so... Just as... you did so unprompted and unmasked. She had a duty, and you just, oh well, all of this. Oh, this is all beautiful. You see this man looks across. He stands atop the giant frog and looks and regards the deck of you.
Know that this day you will die, unless you release your prisoner to me. We have come, the clan of the Keepers, for our priest. Relinquish him now, or you shall all perish.
What prisoner? Which one? We've got many. Which one do
Guy
you
with
want?
He points across the deck to the man on the deck. The one that the lady is guarding.
I don't think we give him up willingly, I whisper to my party.
He is ours to claim. The Keepers
Why?
will have their priest. That he is unknown. The Keepers have been part of this land long before the tree was even there. Dare not you take what from us.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look.
Fatagan!
Right. I'm gonna look at the Lady Paladin and just kind of like point to the creature. We can help you.
Oh. We can.
I was gonna say this is her fight. You heard the frog.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
spins her
Seems
spear
like
around.
they have something that belongs to him.
Your
I feel like one paladin
assistance.
is easier.
Your assistance would be very much appreciated. I doubt
It
that
wasn't
you would
a moment
enjoy
ago.
fish people. That's your fault. You came over here, and I thought you may have been a fish person in disguise.
I feel like
heard-
one paladin is easier than a fish guy on a giant frog, to be honest.
Completely agree. Hold on, hold
Not
tight,
our
fish
problem.
man. We'll get your man.
This man has
Yeah.
killed many. He is a keeper. They do not respect the rights of the living. They would turn you into fish people as soon as see you. They are a sickness and must be destroyed.
I've killed plenty of people as well.
Can
Don't
I
see how
cast,
that's our problem.
Can I cast command on this fish person to flee?
Yeah, go ahead. Try casting on him.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's worked
Gotcha.
so well last time.
Silver. Yes, it did though.
So that's a DC 15 wisdom save he needs to make, or he needs to like.
15.
Do frogs
exactly.
have any wisdom?
So if it hits wisdom, he passes, right? It's wisdom.
Yeah,
passes
like
and
if
it
he
hits.
succeeds.
Yeah. So he rolled a 15
Oh, okay. Bummer.
with a +2 exactly. I'm sorry. That's literally on the
Paladin.
dot.
Can't
Actually.
win them all.
Yeah. Sorry.
I am not fighting your fish person for you.
With that, I think I'm gonna cast False Life on myself, and prepare for a fight.
Yeah, as you do so, hand him over, deliver him to me, or you shall die.
I feel like we want to make a quick party discussion. Like, are we fighting? Who are we fighting for? Are we fighting with the frog or against the frog?
I was just attacked by this paladin lady, so I have my little flute of horrors ready. I don't want her to dissuade our travels, so I mean, if she wants to go overboard and fight this fish person, that's fine. We only have a couple hours left until we get to our destination.
I say we shove them both overboard and keep going. Let them
Yeah.
duke it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck right off, paladin.
Not our battle. I can get on with that. Should we make like a group like charge, get them overboard, and then we can continue?
Red Rover, go over the board.
Yeah.
I said. I say we guard our package and let her guard hers. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't want to kick her off the ship?
let's see
We
what
can stay
happens.
neutral. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying he may go after us, but if we leave them in the wake of the ship, then they battle and we continue on. Because
Exactly.
we
That
may get
makes
caught in
sense.
crossfire.
How
makes
fast
sense.
is this ship going?
Let's do that then.
Maybe 2 to 5 knots, maybe. It's going down river, but or what's how many knots or what? Okay, let me
I
put
don't know
that
how
in.
fast a knot is.
Yeah.
Knots
I was like,
to
okay.
MEPS.
English.
Because like
Indeed.
these spells work in feet, and I need to know that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how much knot is either. I don't know why I'm pretending like I do. 60 is 52 knots. So it's pretty much equivalent to miles per hour. So like 2 knots is like 2 miles per hour is like 1.7 knots. So yeah, so 2 knots is like essentially 2.5 miles per hour. You're not going very fast. It's a barge.
That's enough.
Then I would like to cast Guiding Bolt on this creature.
Oh, on the creature, yeah?
Fighting this
Are
thing.
you sure?
You can't do that.
can
No.
we really-
Alpha Liv, you don't get to do that. She gets to make decisions. You don't get to question her after
Okay.
she said, "I cast Guiding Bolt." You know, that's not how D&D works. Okay.
I
Yeah.
said, are we doing this?
Yes. You did say that beforehand, and she ignored you. That's fair. Or he ignored you. Let's
With
go
that
ahead.
being said, as I'm like casting Guiding Bolt, I would like to go towards the prince's body in the potential of guarding it, but helping frequently.
Okay, they're going to begin attacking as Guiding Bolt hits the frog. So go ahead. The frog needs to. You're hitting the frog, correct?
Yeah, so does a 14 hit the frog?
The 14 will hit the frog for 14 radiant
Yep.
damage. Perfect.
And so the next person who attacks has advantage.
Perfect. Everybody, I'm gonna auto roll initiative for you if that's okay.
No. What? You've taken away our power?
Yes,
That's
I am.
Oh.
Oh.
Top of the order.
It
is
was kind
Savannah.
of decided for us that we're in battle.
I still disagree with this rolling for us, but
You still do
Now I-
because your initiative is lower
You
than what I
gave me a
rolled for you.
7. You gave me a 7?
I didn't. Well, it's auto roll, guys. I'm just doing this to speed it up.
I know, I'm
I
giving you
won't
a
do this
hard
every
time.
turn. I promise. Just every once in a while, I'm gonna auto roll
no.
to speed up. Since I
don't
want
know
to
what
That's
get
about
to
as
do,
good
though.
as
I
I've
don't
been
wanna-
rolling.
I don't want to be first.
It's on par.
I'm gonna charge the prisoner and try and shove him overboard.
All right, yeah. So you can move over there. So
That's
the 5. If you move past Liv, you get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's 35 feet over there to the prisoner. Or actually, to an adjacent square, it's 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 would be my movement. And can I use my action to shove? Is that possible?
Yeah, you can definitely go ahead and move your character there. Move your character on the screen.
Yeah.
He is technically restrained, so this is gonna do that. So,
Is it strength to shove?
I believe so. Yes, ma'am. So just
saving
do
throw
a.
or normal strength?
I think just do a strength check. Honestly, actually, a shove is actually an action. Hold on, shove action. D&D. I actually don't know this off the top of my head.
Need to shove more people so we know this off the top of our
I know you don't shove a lot of people. It's like a weird, yeah. Control.
It's not very effective except for when you're on a boat.
Shoving a
I
creature.
think that's the only
Using
time we've
attack
ever shoved
action,
people.
You can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check. So exactly what the fuck my instincts
athletics?
told me, and I just had to look it up. So yeah, athletics check.
It's not great for Savannah, but it's
And he can
okay.
make
It's a 10.
Okay, he's gonna make a. He's gonna make
Opposing?
yeah, he's gonna do Dex or Athletics, like you said. So he will do Athletics to try to resist. He will fail.
Oh, my one. That's so freaking close. It's
Caught
Okay.
off guard.
Yeah.
Does that
So
mean he splooshes?
yeah, so you are actually going to manage. Let's just do this real quick. Am I in what fucking GM settings am I in? Okay, there. You'll manage to push him off board, and he'll splash into the river.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sikes, it's your turn.
Ah.
The Sikes will pop out of the gourd.
Which is
Your
in
glass.
Savannah's backpack, so you're right where I
That is correct.
am.
Then I'll say, I think this is worn off. Everyone just looks like mushrooms. I'm going to then
You
fire
are still
at somebody.
high. Yeah, go ahead. Who
Yeah.
are you gonna fire at?
I'll back up actually. She's not threatening me, right?
If you back up, you'll leave her. Well, no, actually, you don't leave her AOE. She has a spear, so you're still inside her AOE, so she won't get a reaction attack.
Sweet. Then I'll fire and I'll just blast at her.
Sweet. Go ahead.
And bang! 24 to hit.
Hold up. That'll hit. Yeah, go ahead.
Nice. Well, the damage will be 15, but what's more important is that she will be pushed 15 feet based on my abilities.
Doesn't she get to make a save, or does it automatically push?
Automatically pushes.
So
I
you
think,
push
I'm
her.
pretty sure if I
Being
read
mean to me, she does not get a save.
Yeah. Crushing feature plus the Eldritch the Lance from the Eldritch features. I think there's no save for those.
Yeah, I'll just accept your word for this. I'm looking at it later. Yeah, you're able to push her, and they both fall overboard. Next is the order is the giant frog, which is going to use an action to use. The giant frog, which is going to use an action to try to use its tongue, and it's going to spit out its tongue and attempt to attack Silver. Which will be a d20 plus 6. Which will be a 6 to will be a 24 to hit Silver.
Yeah. AC is
Okay.
17.
Yeah, the tongue hits you and it'll do 2d4 acid damage as it does that, so it'll do 8 damage. And as it does that, make a strength saving throw.
You said it did 8 damage?
It did 8 damage, correct?
Okay. And then a strength save.
Correct.
That's a 14.
It will defeat you, and you are pulled as the tongue grapples you. You are now
Sure.
grappled and restrained, and it'll pull you into the frog's mouth, and you will be swallowed.
Lovely.
Okay, it is now Sniff's turn.
Ah, damn it, Silver. Had to shoot the frog.
Okay.
Put the paladins on.
Sniff is going to take a quick little bump of speckle.
Nice. Do it. I'll give you a free action on it.
And by
Nice.
quick little bump, it's significantly more than Sikes takes. Like, it's almost triple the amount, just because of how much I need to overcome my slowness. And well, shit. I guess my best bet is to musket the frog. Does a 23 hit?
100% it does.
Okay. That's only going to be 4 damage. Wow.
Oh, check to see if you crit, because he is guiding bolted.
Okay.
Correct.
No, I don't crit.
Damn.
But it is 4 damage with my musket. I'm going to now shoot him with my pistol.
Drop the musket. Draw.
Oh, that does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit the frog.
Okay,
Bolt
okay,
goes
that's even
wide.
worse.
Shoots past him.
What about a 14?
14 will hit.
Okay. And that's going to be 11 damage.
Frog is bloodied.
Okay, I'm going to action surge. Shoot him with the pistol again. A 25 hits. Let's see if I crit. I do crit. So that's...
How do you want to do this?
Okay. So, at the sight of, like, Silver getting pulled in, like, my original plan was to try and shoot the tongue and sever the tongue. But I'm gonna just kind of look up, groan. I fucking hate this part. Quick draw my musket, shoot it, draw a pistol, and then just kind of fan the hammer right at the frog.
Right. You fan the hammer twice in both eyes. Go ahead.
While still leaning up against the rail.
Okay, because you don't move from the rail. I gotcha. Yeah, you fan the hammer twice, the eyes explode, and the brain and guts and gore, and the frog disgorges, unswallowing Silver 5 feet into the water in front of it. Silver, you are now in the green water of the stream after this thing is killed, and you see that the frog is buoyant and floating like a little island, and you see that the cultist of the keepers on top of it is looking down at you. Alpha, you're up.
Well, I have one more action.
Oh shit, you do. Yeah, you do.
Can I see how they would drop the anchor?
Yeah, I will totally say that. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot. Is it within arm's reach?
Of you, no.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it to drop the anchor.
Yeah, easy enough. You shoot a latch. Go ahead and roll me an attack just to see how good it is or not.
Oh,
fuck yeah. Blow it out. The anchor drops.
So it's just going to be a quick fan the hammer and then point, shoot the anchor.
Pop, pop. Hold on. I don't have to make the noise, right? Obviously. Yeah, you see it go off 3 times. It's just like he blows the thing, misses wide, pulls his trigger, guns both eyes, shoots the hammer, the thing stops, and the barge comes to a dead stop as the anchor catches on the bed of the river. It is now turn for the priest. You see that the priest looks at you across the thing.
Wait, did you skip me?
No, I did actually. Good one. Alpha, it's your turn.
Alright, where in relation to me is the priest?
So which priest?
Are there multiple priests? I thought
This
there
is the
was
guy
only
you
one.
kicked overboard right here. And then there's this
Yeah.
caster that was riding the frog.
Oh, they're different beings.
Yes.
Okay, who is after me?
That's hard to say. Obviously the frog directly attacked Silver, but they hadn't had their turn yet, so you don't know what's gonna happen. Obviously Savannah effectively pushed everybody overboard, and Sikes as well kicked the 2 wanted fugitives overboard. You see that there's these fish people that have popped up on either side on all 4 corners of the barge.
Yeah, where I'm standing, I think it is most effective to use my pipes of haunting. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna climb this mast. Go on this mast. Boop. And I'm going to let out a long doot. And these 3 punks are going to be effective.
Hold on, let me see. 15, 25, 30.
30 feet.
So only, all I see is just this guy, and this guy are effect. So those 3. So from you, this guy, and that guy. But not this guy and not that guy. Oh, are you affecting them too?
Yeah.
Okay,
They're not
cool.
friends.
Go ahead.
I don't want them.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, DC 15 wisdom.
Okay. So let's go down the list here. First off, wisdom on the paladin. 22.
Okay.
So she passes, and then let's see the other dude, the priest. Or sorry, I will say the leader. How about that? We'll say that. 14. This is 15, right? So he fails.
Yep. Yeah.
Savannah, are you okay? What's happening to Savannah? Why does her thing look like a computer screen?
What? Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, there she is. Sorry. It was actually just a backdrop. My bad. Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. Everyone's
Sorry, I was running to the bathroom.
It's my bad.
I'm
Just
here.
chill,
I was
just
listening
chill.
on Twitch, so no worries.
No,
There we
I'm
go.
not worried. Sorry. I was
No
worried
worries.
that like something had gone wrong. Yeah,
no.
so the priest passes, and then the warriors are coming up next. And
As a free
wisdom.
action, I'd like to yell out,
Pass.
"You can have the bloody
Pass.
priest."
Wait, where's
fail.
my action?
What do you mean?
The initiative is at 3, but Silver has an initiative of 6.
No, it's not.
Oh, we're on
okay.
Alpha.
We're on Alpha. Sorry. They're just making saves right now, so I selected them.
I see.
And it moved
I
the
see.
initiative tracker. Sorry, my bad.
Yes,
I'm just selecting them to check what their saves are. So only one of them is going to fail, which will be this one right here. And he's going to run away. The pipes of haunting is just run away, right?
Yep.
Yep, he will run
Standard
away.
Fear.
But that'll be on his turn. Next up is the Kraken Priest. Oh, sorry. The Kraken Priest fails, but used a legendary action to succeed. Pardon me. Just to give you a heads up, Max. Alright, so he is going to cast a spell called Call Lightning. And he is going to attempt to upcast it in the current storm. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. So let's just go ahead and draw this 60-foot radius on the ship. So... yeah, the entire length of this ship, outside of where these creatures are. So he creates a massive cylinder. All right, Everything inside that cylinder needs to make a dexterity saving throw, I believe. Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
We're trying to
You
give
need
him
to make
back
it-
to his people, and he's attacking us.
Well, it's if you notice, the priest is actually in the water, so, you know.
Yeah, that's where his people
10.
I mean, he's a fish person, man. We're gonna judge his... This is, like, I'm not sure you guys have been, like, directly really treated with him in, like, the manner. Okay, so 10, 6, 20...
Now, would you argue that the fish person in the water might need to make the save since he is on the line? As is Silver?
Which fish person?
Big one.
Oh,
This-
the big one's
this
dead.
one.
Sniff killed it.
No, this one. This one.
Which one?
Right here.
The
You said
prisoner.
he was a fish person?
Oh.
He's part of the cult, at least.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, sure. I'm happy to make him make that save. You're right. You know what? He's on the line. I'll agree with that. So everybody needs to make
I was
the
like,
save.
if I'm on the line and I need to make the
the fish
save,
person's gotta make the save.
I'm
He is
gonna
not
fuck
safe.
him
I
too.
agree. Fuck him. Agreed. No, I'm
I
down.
didn't ask who was around. I said I cast.
A giant thunderstorm ripples across the sky, and lightning bolts literally begin to descend upon the deck over and over again, pounding across wood and lightning as those skies flash. Your eyes are blinded. It casts across as multiple lightning strikes hit the deck, and you all have to duck out of the way multiple times as lightning strikes individuals. Yeah, it's gonna do 5. It's gonna do 23 damage. First up, it's gonna do damage to. Let's just see what's his save. His save is spellcasting proficiency is 15. Okay, yeah. Liv, Sniff, you both take 23 damage. Tanner, you are safe. Chesh, you take 23 damage as well.
Okay.
I need saves from. Yeah. So let's also talk about this. This bandit's gonna. Sorry, not the bandit, but the sailor's gonna die. This lady's gonna die. Lady's gonna die. He is gonna take the damage as well, but he will live. The paladin will not. Punty, I'm gonna let him live because I like Punty's name. Yeah. So who am I looking for? Alpha. Why do you have dual dexes? Like why?
No, we are lagging bad.
Okay. Yeah. 11. You're gonna take 23. You're gonna take 23 damage. So that's. Liv, Sniff, Sikes, Silver, Savannah's passes, and Alpha. I think that's everybody, right? Or no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's everybody. Sorry. Yeah. So everybody's just taking a round of damage, and that's past the priest's turn. As I don't think he has any other action. Yeah. It is now Liv's turn, who's down to 7 health. Oh, 15 health.
15.
Jesus, Liv.
I'm a wood elf. No, So
Always relevant.
Liv is going to curse like a sailor. I can't say the word
Sailor.
right now.
Sailor.
Because she's on a ship. Yep, that thing. And then cast mass healing word.
Oh shit.
On everyone who was just affected. And did anybody else look like they're hurt? I got one more person I can help. Like any
As
of
long
the
as
crew
it's not the
or
paladin.
these guys, yeah. Anyone except this guy.
And he said we said the paladin,
like-
right? Okay. Jesus Christ, you guys have really chosen against the paladin here. I agree with your choice, but it's just interesting. Yeah.
Like this guy looks okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He didn't get hit. He dodged out of the way
Okay.
behind some explosive barrels, which it'll pay
These
off
guys
next turn for
look-
him.
they
They
look
look
cool?
fine, actually. Yeah, they look fine.
Okay, we'll do just the 5 of us. Let's see, where is this? Oh, well, that's kind of unfortunate. So, wait, it's supposed to be 6 plus 11. It's not counting my life ability for some reason. So it's this plus
just add it. Yeah, I don't know why it is, but it's probably just like a D&D thing.
It's plus
D&D
another
bound thing.
3, so
Yeah, so it'd be 12.
12 to everybody.
12 health to everybody, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
and then you're gonna heal some of this stuff over here too. Okay. Yeah. Nice. It is now Silver's turn.
Oh wait, that's a bonus action. Hold
Yeah, it
please.
is. Wait, you can cast a spell as a bonus action, yeah. Mass Healing Word
Yeah.
is bonus
I-
action.
It says it's bonus action.
I'm not downing you, I'm just...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
bonus
shit.
action.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Okay. And then I will cast. I can cast a cantrip, right?
You can cast a cantrip, yes ma'am.
Great. Cantrip at this little buddy, Sacred Flame.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll damage.
DC
Dexterity
13.
saving throw. He will pass.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all.
As you do that,
Are there
it
any
is-
crates I can hide behind or anything on deck?
Yeah, you can hide behind the railing easily. You can take partial cover.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to move or do that. Yeah.
I'd move you probably right there. So depending on who you're with, you can have partial cover.
Maybe like.
That looks like
Ooh.
water. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe like this railing.
Move the other one. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I don't want to be
Yeah.
closer.
Go ahead. Silver, it's your turn.
Yeah. How bad does this Kraken priest look?
He's not taking damage.
Okay, noted. So, and his cronies, do they look like they want to come after me?
Not particularly, actually. They're not going to go in and start casting lightning, if you know.
Right, but I mean, like, do they have, like, melee weapons or
Yeah, they have
something
tridents.
of the like?
They have, like, tridents and water-based weapons. You see, they have ranged weapons and all sorts of stuff, so they will attack after your turn, if they can. They also appear to have long, flexible tongues and tentacles.
That's nice. That's nice. So I think I'm going to, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians,
Nice.
around me. So if they come within a 15 feet distance of me, they're gonna get fucked.
That's correct. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
That is an action, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I do not have a cantrip as a bonus action. I mean, I do, but like nobody's down, so like Spare the Dying isn't gonna. Actually, is someone down?
No one's down. People are
Okay.
hurt, but no one's down.
I mean, Spare the Dying doesn't help that. So no. That will be it for me.
Hold on. Alpha, I have your health as 27 to 38.
Yep.
Didn't you take...
Yeah.
And then
that-
he healed.
That healed me.
Mass healing word.
Oh, that's right, Mass
Yeah.
Heal. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because I was at 29, and then the 12.
Yeah. Smart. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. It is now the Abomination's turn. This one up here is going to use its tongue attack to attack Captain Punty on right here. And it's going to latch on him to pull him off the deck into the water as he's grappled, and it pulls him beneath the waves. The other one is going to tongue attack his dude, and he's like, "Take me to salvation!" as it pulls him away and it dives beneath the waves. The other one is going to consider tonguing you, and it's going to decide not to because, yeah, bad decisions on its part. And the other one is going to dive down into the waves as well. Yeah, so it appears that Punty and the other one's been kidnapped. And the other two are going to, one of them's going to throw its spear at you, I think. Actually, no, what is its long range attack? Yeah, it has a trident attack. So it's going to make a trident attack real quick, which will be 12 to hit you. No, this close one right here. So not that
That's
one.
the one that failed.
Yeah.
12 will still miss.
Yeah, 100%. The other one is going to throw a trident, if I'm not mistaken, 25 feet. The trident's range. What is a trident's range off the top of my head? I don't know. Yeah, it should be within 30. No, 20. So it's actually disadvantaged. So 12 to hit, which will hit this person, and it will kill them. It hits one of the hippies in the back of the head, takes the trident in the back. She bleeds all over the deck as she goes down, and then it both these will die beneath the waves. So you actually see it disappear as it dives down.
Oh well.
And next up in the order is Savannah.
So I feel like our main goal now is to retrieve Silver, who has been taken out into the sea. I don't know
we
that
are
I have.
anchored.
I don't know how to get her back. Him back.
You can just run over and grab a rope and throw it to them.
Yeah, you
As a
Okay, yeah, I choose that.
Yeah.
I choose throw a rope Silver.
Yeah,
so
you're
I
able to run
definitely
over
can get there.
to you're able to run over to Alpha and you throw a rope to Silver.
I think as my secondary, my bonus action, I'm gonna shift as well, just to give myself a little bit of extra hit points, just in case there's more attacks to come.
Yep.
But my main action is to throw the rope to Silver.
Okay. It is now the female knight's turn, and she's going to plunge into the water, trying to swim down. Actually, as she was in full plate, she will sink naturally.
Good riddance.
Okay. Sikes, you're up.
Yeah, no tears were shed for that mushroom. I'm gonna hold my action until the next abomination comes up, puts her head above the water, and I'll go up on the
Good
boom
idea.
to get the height.
This man is still sitting on the dead frog. The priest is still sitting on the dead frog.
Oh, he's still there? Then yeah.
Yeah, he's still there. He hasn't. His turn is separate from there, so he hasn't had a chance to leave.
Alright, you get watery mushroom. 15 to hit it.
That will hit.
11 damage.
11
He'll be
damage.
pushed back 15 feet.
15 feet. Holy shit. That'll actually 5, 10, 15. That'll actually push him into the shore. And he actually needs to hold he's holding concentration on the lightning spell, so hold on. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, sorry. I apologize. He's complicated. $15, he'll save. Lightning spell will still be active. Next up in the order is Sniff.
He's delayed us. Kind of angry about it. I'm going to. I'm going to shoot him with a pistol.
Go ahead.
Hey. Does an 11 hit?
11 actually will hit.
Well, cool.
Yep.
That's going to be 11 points of damage.
That's 4 rounds, I think, out of the pistol, correct? So I think you're out
Out of
ammunition.
that one, yep.
Yeah,
I still have my other pistol.
that's correct.
I'm going to holster, draw the other one. I'm going to take
Yep.
my second shot.
And I assume none of this is adamantine ammunition.
Nope, none of it.
That's correct. Nothing's loaded yet. If you're loading in a mid-tie, you gotta let me know before the encounter that you've loaded it.
I will.
Cool.
Well, since we're probably going to take a short rest and it seems like everyone's left, I'm going to use both of my grit points to make this a violent shot.
Oh shit.
So that's that's a 9.
To hit? No, it won't hit.
Okay.
It
Oh, that
blows
was
up
a
a
nat
tree.
one.
It blows,
Yeah,
it blows up a tree behind him, though. Like, it absolutely... Your anger translates into the shot and just absolutely fucking... Wood sprinkles around him as he's confused by being on land. Alpha, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm pretty upset at this frogman. I'm gonna whip out my decanter of endless water, and then I'm also going to produce my bottle of boundless alcohol. I'm gonna pour one into the other, and I'm gonna shoot it at this fucker.
I'm confused about what you think that's gonna cause, but, like, sure.
It's gonna shoot like a alcohol-y stream of water.
Cool. Yeah, it'll shoot a small amount of alcohol in between a lot of water. Yes.
Okay. It's
Okay,
a
cool.
geyser, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
aim it at this fucker.
Go ahead and roll the thing.
Strength DC 13.
Hold on.
Can you
What's
light
the
it on
range?
fire first?
30 feet. Well within.
No, he's 35
Oh, no.
feet, so he's not within range.
What? I thought it was
35
25.
feet. 35.
Oh, okay.
From where you were
Can I
standing.
move one
You can move
square
one
ahead?
forward and be within range, yeah.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay.
DC 13. Save. Strength.
What strength, Jave? Okay. He'll pass with a crit.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, that's all I can do.
Okay. It's his turn now, and he's going to trigger a call lightning again. Everybody make me a dex saving throw.
Oh,
13.
wow.
Good job, Liv.
Holy crap. Okay. So Sniff and Alpha
Never moved that fast in our life.
will take 27. Hold on. Sniff, Alpha, and Silver will take 27 damage as lightning rains around. I think you're down, aren't you, Alpha?
I'm at 0.
Yeah, Alpha is now down. And Sniff, where are you at?
1.
Oh shit. Okay. That's his action. He is then going to move into the wave. He's going to drop concentration as a bonus action and then jump into the wave and plunge downwards. And he'll disappear. You are now out of combat.
Me
Can
personally,
I pull
I'm okay with
Silver
that.
in on the
Okay,
rope?
so-
Was
You're
Silver
very
able to grab the
easily
rope?
able to pull Silver into the thing as you guys pull back onto the deck. You see the float. You guys are stopped in the river. Oh, this is really cool. How do I make her like have like a AOE effect? That's cool. Did you do that, Silver?
Yeah.
Why does Silver have an AOE? Sorry, it's really cool. I enjoy
Click
it.
the
Badass.
token. Click the token.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. And then if
You-
you scroll down, you can mess with the radius.
That's
so
cool. Yeah, anyways, yeah. You're pulled back onto the deck, Silver. You're coughing up a little bit of water. Oh my god, what are you guys doing now? I regret like what's happening. Yeah. You see that the female knight, her charge, and Captain Punty have been pulled beneath the waves. And in exchange, you guys have taken a large amount of lightning damage as the clouds are beginning to clear. The storm persists. 2 of the hippies have died, and all of the sailors but 1 are dead. Or dragged beneath the waves.
If someone can stabilize Alpha, I'll start casting Prayer of Healing, which takes 10 minutes, but it can affect up to 6 people.
Yeah, so I guess with that, like every couple of seconds, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on Alpha and Spare the Dying on, I guess, the hedonist who was like smoking and stuff, because I don't think they're like dead yet.
some
No,
of them
yeah, they're not. That's true. So you're able to actually. That's true. You're actually able to
So
recover.
it's just gonna be like, you get to spare the dying, you get to spare the dying until like they're up,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, they're
Also,
they're
don't
not
leave without
well,
that
but
frog
they're
body.
Good.
No one sails off without that frog body. As I like
Yeah,
sit
you're
down.
able to pull the frog body over to the thing. It's a giant frog.
Yes.
We want
That's
that
meat
tongue.
for days.
Poison tongue.
Frog legs are good, guys.
I'm gonna, at 1 hit point during these 10 minutes, I'm gonna walk up to the anchor and see if I can hoist the anchor.
Yeah, easy enough. And the sails have been set by the crew. The sailor's gonna come up to you and he's like,
I got the charge. You know, you sailor.
which you
I'm sorry,
interpret
I
as.
just went through a lot.
Yeah. Your sailor speak kicks in, and you hear him. He's like, "Excuse me, fine sir. Are you a sailor of some note that could help me bring this ship into port?"
Yes, I will take care of it.
Akacha.
I very much appreciate your help on this matter.
Go tend to the wounded. Thank you.
Aka.
As you wish.
Yeah, I'll just start piloting this boat, kind of.
Yeah. Go
Sort
ahead
of
and make
leaning on the
me
wheel.
a water vehicle pilot to pilot it downstream.
What would we say that's like,
Hold on.
gonna check.
Hold on. I always forget. It's like complicated. It's gonna be something with advantage. Okay. Okay, so roll intelligence. Actually, give me wisdom plus a proficiency modifier.
Wisdom plus proficiency. So
Yes.
that's going to be it's going to be this plus. So that's 13.
Yeah. You grind the bottom of this boat on some rocks, but you're able to pull it through. And over time, you're going to come upon. You're right there by the end. You're going to start to come upon the city of Blackwater as you guys try to recover. And hold on 1 second. As you approach the city of Blackwater. Long before you see Blackwater, you smell it. About midday, an odor of mushrooms begins to fill the air, combined with diatomaceous earth and a stagnant water. Before long, the stench is overpowering everyone on board. Everybody make a con saving throw.
Wow.
Everyone, make sure you heal before you get hurt by this.
Fuck.
7.
By how much? Are we healing?
Are we healing? How much are we healing?
It's not gonna do damage to you guys.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, don't be
Look,
too
I'm
concerned.
18. Oh, look at
Savannah
those 20s live in
live
Chesh.
and Savannah live in silver are fine. Tanner, Alpha, and Sniff.
That's half
all-
the party. Oh no.
Yeah, all of you vomit as you are overtaken by
Okay.
the powerful stench of mushrooms and filth. Sniff, you're a little embarrassed. It almost looks like you're like not a rowdy sailor, man. It is
I hate the
Blackwater.
smell of mushrooms.
It's a powerful smell. As you retch over the side of the boat, you're able to get the first glimpse of your destination. In a natural sheltered bay floats the city of Blackwater. Sitting atop a pontoon-like structure that crisscross atop the harbor, black wood bridges connect the pontoons, creating walking spaces and canals by which gondolas patrol the inky darkness of Blackwater Lake. Beneath these structures, you can just make out an ancient pyramid-like structure that sank into the waves long ago. At various points you see wires and other sorts of strange gear systems making a noise, not unlike a roller coaster some of you may have heard and seen at fairs in different worlds. These rails and wires hold a series of great canvas blimps floating above the city at various heights, stretching even higher than the boughs of the heart tree. It reaches out even through the ever-present cloud cover above Revon. The various structures gently float both on the water and in the air from side to side as the massive megastructure makes a creaking and groaning noise that the denizens of the city alone are able to tune out, along with its fetid stench. The Soul Runner gently floats down the last part of the river, dodging heavy traffic as barges with good timber, fish, mushrooms, and other sundries headed to the center of the kingdom. The lifeblood of Blackwater shadows pass overhead as sky ships with boat bottoms land, creating bow waves that splash over the side of the deck, raining green water and mossy chunks onto the pristine wooden deck. And in the distance you hear a roar, as in the very far corners of the Lake of Black Tears, you can see a dragon lazily flying above the waters in the distance. Welcome to Blackwater Bay.
Can we tell what color the dragon is?
It's a black dragon, yes.
Okay.
Yo! That's
pretty
it
cool.
for this session of the PPP. We'll be back next week. A lot of shit about to happen. So, yeah. We'll get back to this steampunk sky city on a swamp with all sorts of barges. Also, just to mention, you guys see sky ships all over the place. Blimps floating all over the things. Everything's everywhere. They seem to be powered by smelly mushrooms. We'll get back to that in a minute. Yeah, Sikes, you're tripping because you're not sure if mushrooms are real or not. You're not sure anymore. We'll get back to that as well. From everyone here at the PvP, this has been Sikes, played by Tanner.
See you later.
Silver, played by Chesh.
Have a good night.
Sniff, played by Justin.
Good night, all.
Savannah, played by Ange. Jesus Christ, Ange.
Meow. Good night.
Liv, played by Karina.
Fare thee well.
Alpha, played by Max.
Oh.
And I've been your host, Jack Newman, playing your DM for the night. Thank you so much for listening to the Pen and Paper Pod. We'll be back next week with more mushroom-based horrors. Stay tuned.